Welcome to week 3 of the QSL. I am so happy to be here. I am Raptor.exe. I will be your cameraman. Joining me and the voices that you'll be hearing most throughout the game is Skeet and Brownside. And going into this game, I think that we have a very fun set on our hands. Don't you guys think?
Oh, I think it's gonna be great.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I hope Yuri's playing this game. I'm excited to see the man Yuri. He's actually been just jungling for I think just a few weeks now, and he's been doing great. Unfortunately, he wasn't there last week to help his team for the dub.
He was out party harding.
Yeah, it was his birthday, so
Go on, new ban. No surprise there. I wouldn't be surprised to see a KA ban against the old Subkiller 22 either. New for away from Koda's hands. Taking Scylla away from Meaty Man Link, not a bad idea. Apollo as well for Telly. Yeah, that's right, Telly. Trying to remember the rosters, man.
I love the Guan Yu ban here. Guan Yu is just so strong in this meta, and he needs to be freaking nerfed to the ground. He's unbelievable right now. Number 1 solo by a mile right now.
Yeah, everyone at the beginning just thought it was Kukulin because of, what's the name? Mannequin Scepter. And then it got nerfed and Kukulin's just like, meh. He's a lane bully, but once that goes away, he's not that great. Excited to see what this first pick here for Khepri Suns is going to be. You know, there's not a lot of mid laners that Link should really grab first here. There's no, Scylla, Janice, and fucking Nuwa off the table. Maybe they're looking for their solo lane, maybe, or even support. You know, Umoja's open, but I don't think that fits Goat Boy's playstyle all too much.
I'm Khepri Suns. I'm taking the King Arthur away from sub. I'm locking that in. Calling it a day. GG.
GG. I'm excited to see Liam versus Sub in that solo.
And exactly, that's the plan. The guys know the plan. They're smart. They're very smart. They did the research. They did their homework, and they're ready. So that's really good. I like the sign of this.
Achilles.
Ooh, Achilles headed towards. You know, honestly, I feel like that could be if you don't know already, there is a sub in for All In. Dupeman could not make it today, so that could be Zero in the jungle with Achilles or Subkiller. I feel like that can flex. Or shit, even Inamar, who is actually playing support today, could take that in the support role. That's a huge flex pick, along with the On Her, just strong right now. You know, just a really good carry to have, especially in the...
and Amar's playing support?
Yes, he is.
Interesting.
It was either him or Coda Bear was their options, and they did not want to put Coda there.
My predictions for NMR's pick, I feel like I see a tier coming in the near future.
Raijin for Meaty Man Lonk. Wow.
Ratatusker.
That's a jungle rat.
Yeah, that is that seems to be Yuri's fallback pick right now. He's showing his inner cruise, his rat one trick.
I'm really shocked. There's still a Nemesis up, so I wonder if they're going to grab him.
I've never seen Zero jungle before, so I'm not entirely sure. Coda Bear will grab Persephone here, which I think is a really good pick. You know, she's not banned as much anymore, but nothing's changed. She's just as annoying, and I just feel like there's a lot of better mid laners at the moment, but they seem to all be banned out.
Let's hit with a quick prediction while we wait. Who's taking game 1? Let's start with that.
All In.
Oh. I'm going to say the same, but I do like Khepri Sun's draft right now over All In's draft.
Yeah, I like the draft. I mean, just looking at this team composition right now, you have the Persephone to kind of lock down, Arthur, Rat.
Wait, hold on. Don's still open. No pick, no Ben. What is going on?
What is going on? I don't think they want to counter themselves. That On Her pickup is pretty good. If they do choose to get that Donza, you have the main counter and On Her with those pillars, and you can leap, away is... Ooh. Yawn came out. That was rough. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think All In's going to go for here? I feel like they're going to grab their support. and Inamar is going to pull something
It's gonna be a
spicy out.
tier. I'm calling it. If it's not a tier, then I'm leaving the cast. You're solo on this. No, I'm just kidding. But I think it'll be tier, or they're gonna be looking for. They need a guardian.
More aggressive.
Sobek, yeah.
Sobek, yeah. I was looking for something aggressive. I just wasn't sure what it was going to be, but Sobek definitely fits that narrative.
I'm surprised Khepwi's done. Do they just not have? If they're not used to playing Dons, I'm not too sure if they're not that comfortable with the pick. But Dons are just so strong right now. It's a no-brainer for me.
Especially Don Zing, you hit that knock up into the taunt. Oh, rough. That would just be rough. Heimdall into the hands of Telly the base in this game. I believe that on her was also to take it away from Telly, because I think that's what he mostly plays, as from what I've seen. As well as Bonsai's been practicing on it.
I do like the Heim is just who's Khepri-san's ADC? Is it Goatboy
Telly.
or is it Telly? Okay, I don't know. We don't have too much information on Telly, so maybe it's just a comfortable pick. But once again, the squirrel doesn't even get picked, doesn't get banned. There's something we don't know.
Did you just call the trash panda a squirrel?
Dude, it's definitely a squirrel.
It's
It's
raccoon.
like a raccoon, squirrel, same thing. Tomato.
Tomato. See, a squirrel is what Ratatosker is. That is a squirrel.
It's literally Rat's brother, all right? So think about it like this: Dons got adopted, they became brothers, so they're literally brothers. That's the story of the whole mythology on it. Yes, I definitely made that up, but all right.
Now that we've got the full picks and bans, where are you looking? Like, where is going to be the points of interest to watch throughout this game?
You want to go ahead, Brown? You go ahead.
So since they picked up the Robin, super strong early game pick. You have Sobek and Robin. I want to see, actually, they're going to be a gank, I think, early in the dual lane. I would be pressuring. Haimin 10 does have decent pressure. Against the on her Sobek, it's hard to say who really wins that. But if I'm all in Coda, I'm literally looking for a quick gank. Robin's just so strong early compared to the Ratatasker. Ratatasker is not as effective until he hits really 5, but Robin just pulls out way too much damage early game. So all in, I'm going to give them the early game. They have the on her, they have the Robin, they have the Sobek. And I want to see Khepri-san's. They're more of a late game comp, so we'll see how it turns out. It really depends on Yuri getting good globals to rotate across the map.
Which I think they do have. Watching, I think, I said all in 2-0, but I think the chance that Khepri does take this game, I almost corrected myself to Khepwi, and then I was like, no, I ain't doing that shit. But I think the chance that they have is going to be, doing what we've seen where they punish. They punish out of position. They punish you for overextending, which I think is going to be the chance of the downfall for all in here. If they do lose, it's going to come off the hands of, overextending, like going for an invade when they shouldn't and getting punished for it, which I've seen, Khepri-san's time and time again collapse on things like that, just game after game. So looking here at the starts, Brown, anything you see that you like, anything you don't like?
So we see a normal start you see is actually the Coda Bear starts tier 2. I think it's Lost Artifact.
Yeah, it's the Tahuti Rush. I've been seeing it a lot more. A lot of people are not pick. So what they do is they're not going to pick up a starter item. Okay, then they're going to rush Tahuti, and when they hit level 20, they get Hero's Axe. And it's like a 10% or 10% health lifesteal Soul Reaver. It's fucking disgusting.
Very interesting start. I believe the stats on that is I think you get 50 power and a 15
health.
MP5.
Yeah, you also get health too, I believe.
Really? No, I don't think you have. Do we have audio on this or no? I don't think so.
Nope.
No. It's okay, we'll just no audio. We'll fix it for game 2. We have huge pressure coming out for the Heim and Shing 10 actually. So if you look at the starts, I believe the
So
Shingten
both level
started
2 here as
off.
well. This could be a nice. This could be a free
So
Sobek kill,
much
maybe.
pressure coming out from the
Oof.
Jaime and the Shingten. This is exactly what Khepri Suns need to do. They need to pressure early. If you can pressure on her early and get him behind, on her really struggles late game. If you can definitely put him back. This is two. This is so much pressure. And actually, I think is something happening in the mid lane. No, I think they just poked up and going for the camps.
Solo, doing solo things, just boxing, just throwing
Team doing a
shit at
good
each
job, just keeping. Once again, Achilles struggles early game, but once he hits their level 3, level 4 mark, he starts to bounce right back.
Yeah, I feel like with Achilles especially, once you get that first back for boots, you just come back so much stronger than really most people have with that power spike. I feel like you really feel it a lot more when you play Achilles on that power spike.
We're gonna look at. I'm gonna see a gank here, just as we predicted. No, he actually turns around to go for the oracles. And actually, on her does jump in. Huge impale coming out for the honor. Body blocks coming out from the Sobek. Good return, but we actually see Koda Bear rotating down from the bottom. This should be first blood. He does blink in. Nice. No, great shell coming out. Actually, oh, what
the hell?
happened to
What?
that block? I'm so confused. Don't know what's going on, but great job by All
I'm
In to
so
clear that.
lost. He
I think
flicked from one side and it pulled to the other.
so. A
Was
little
that
bit
an
of
impale? Did the impale hit him midair?
Oh no,
maybe?
a little bit of misplay coming from Telly. He actually, I don't know where his beads were popped way too
No,
late there.
No, he popped beads not late. He popped them early. He popped it on the Robin blink.
Oh, okay.
So when Robin blinked, he thought the stun was coming out, or the root, but instead he only threw the slow, and then the root came after. And then
As we can see, All In is just really pressuring out the side lanes. They actually have pressure in every single lane right now, so this is really big for them. Like I predicted, just like I said, Skeet, early game rotation to the dual lane. Zero does a great job. It's actually Zero's jungle. I thought Koda was for a second. No, that was a
No,
great job
it's
at
Zero,
Zero.
then
Good
Koda's mid.
rotation. That was the great call not to do oracles to see the rotation there. Great play.
Look in here. Sobek knows Heim doesn't have beads. Is gonna get that pluck. Maybe a knock up out of it. No,
Maybe
cancels
another
the knock up.
Great
No,
impale.
smart use. Just a lot of pressure coming out of this lane, but Sobek and On Her have not backed here. You know, Heim doesn't have beads, so he's got to be really careful here. Sobek one pluck, and this might be a dead Heim with an impale on the back end of that.
Pressure coming out from Liam does get him low, but actually, Sub might have
He's
him
gotta
in
be careful.
range.
Sub does have ult. He needs to be careful. That is a dangerous time to be sticking around right there.
Sobek carry incoming coming from Matt. Matt. We'll see if it's the Sobek, the NMR, the journey to the road of NMR being MVP this series. We'll see if that happens.
Let's see if that happens. NMR MVP? Never. Man's buns.
Actually, a very interesting start coming out from NMR. He actually went into the tier 1 Stone of Binding. And
I
then
think that was off the start.
Possibly,
Pretty
but
sure.
that's a good start. You get 10, 20 physical protection. It's pretty good. And 10 power on top.
So I have a question since I'm not a solo main. What is going on with the Warding Sigil and Ninja Tabi for the Achilles?
Good. So, the Ninja Tabi is strictly just so you can auto-cancel off your abilities. You hit an ability, auto-cancel, hit your ability again, auto-cancel and hit your ability, just like he just did right there. So he just wants to get off as many autos as possible. The Warding Sigil is something we see more and more now. It basically just provides so much tank late game damage mitigation. I believe you get like 5% and it can stack up to 3 times. So I think you can get 15% total off the start time. But when you upgrade it, so much damage mitigation. It's just honestly, in my opinion, a better Spirit Robe. So that's and we see actually again come out. They're on 2 different targets. They should be able to pick up Zero, and Raijin damage does come out. Achilles is putting him low. Oh no, a missed ability's coming out. Do they pick this up? They should be able to just pick
Achilles
this up.
dies here.
I'm Yuri. Just stay alive, Yuri. Don't Don't go too crazy there. No!
What?
And their max range on the ability.
Here comes Persephone. They're going a little too deep here.
And unfortunately, I think a little bit of a choke coming out from Khepwi Sons, missing a few abilities on Meaty Man Link, and then if I was Yuri, I would have just left.
Yeah, he can't be sticking around at that
Great
health
play
bar.
by Sub Killer to grab that killing and get out.
I mean, originally that's what I was talking about there. You know, over pushing, overextending onto that blue buff, and it looking like it was going to get punished by. I don't know if you saw that, but Xing Chen actually just leaped over the Sobek pluck. That was nuts. But all in overextending onto that blue buff there, looking like they were going to get punished, and Khepri doing exactly as I said. They're going to punish those overextensions, which I think they did perfectly there, except for sticking around a little too long, you know, trying to kill Sub. And, you know, once they didn't get it, they stuck around too long waiting for that rotation. And, you know, Yuri stuck around and died for it.
And Herc in chat, no freaking way. I feel the same way, Herc. I don't know how he's lived. It made no sense. And he got a kill out of it, too.
Uh-oh, Heim, you're in dangerous waters here, buddy. Nice little purple invade coming out here.
Yeah.
No contest. Xing Chen might get caught out here. Kinda up. Two people there. Three now. Persephone's here, and his dash is down. That is a dead Xing Chen.
Yeah. Dead. He's living for a little bit. We have the Raijin.
Get out of here.
Ult. No way he gets out. Pluck should be coming any second.
Thank you so much for that. That was, what, 3 ults?
Look back to the soul kill. Yuri gets a return kill. Great job by Yuri, at least to pick that up. Great job from Sub. But like, I don't know exactly what happened there.
The fact that Goat Boy isn't dead right now is just ridiculous. Like, and you know, you can give credit to it and say, you know, that's Goat Boy, you know, being really good and getting out of that. I think that is just a complete misplay and miscommunication on the side of All In there. You know, like using abilities not at the same time, not hitting abilities off comboing each other, just kind of trying to free cast everything, and it really showed. How are you feeling at this point, Brown? Into the game, what are you thinking so far?
Why Sub Killer's alive half the time? How did Goat Boy? Both these teams just misplaying. I don't know what's going on. Must be some type of server lag. And NMR definitely trolling. That's per usual.
Man is a troll.
I mean, he's even rushing Void. He says, you know what? I'm going damage. Getting that Void Stone ASAP. Should be a kill. Let's see. Blocks the ult. Great Impale. Oh, a little bit misplay from Joe. Joe, if Joe walked towards that crystal, and
they're out of position here now. Sobek uses the blink aggressively, but his carry's gonna die for it. That's a trade right there. At least they even it. You know, at least it evens out because Sobek played that over aggressiveness. They might punish him. You see the pings coming out. They have the wards there. They know where he's at. But will he make it out alive? He probably will, and he does. 9 minutes into the game, both Scorpions are still alive. Maybe looking for a play here on that Gold Fury side. Scorpion. No, just picking up information. And pause.
Damn, I really wish I saw Joe get that kill. If he just stepped up a little bit, started walking towards the crystal, waited for the Impale actually. If he just held the Impale a little bit longer there instead of initially impaling right away, he would have impaled and body blocked the crystal and probably picked up the kill before he get into it. But regardless, they got the pick at the end of the day. Unfortunately, Joe had to die for NMR sins. So. All's coming out. So we actually see now that tier 2 start that people have been doing with the rod. So you actually finish boots, which is the play. You can never, as a mid laner, you want to finish boots always first now, just because one, you have to rotate. If you're rotating with no boots, you just die. And two, this season the map is much bigger, and movement speed is very crucial, and especially in this season. So. Good choice coming out from Coda to rush the boots after that.
A little bit of poke action here. going on in the mid lane.
Dude, Goat
Every
Boy's
lane
just
just
goated.
seems to be. Yeah, he's really just being a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie.
Goat
What
Boy
it seems
came in
like.
to play this game. He came in, drank his goat milk, and he's ready. And we actually see Heim ult coming out to
Yeah,
Niflheim.
he
I think
was
he's just gonna
caught out of
go,
position there. He had to use that. Well, there's the punish onto Goat Boy for playing up that far. The gank coming out by Rov there. I believe that was a Persephone ult as well onto him. It was Persephone and Sobek ult used for the trade onto the support of Khepri Sons. Oh, Goat Boy ulted as well. Same time. Four people backing on the side of Khepri Sons here. You know, you would think that that kind of calls for a Gold Fury. You know, the Scorpion, and still no, no, no Scorpion's done. Even though nobody was on that side of the map, or actually nobody was up past midway point on the left side of the map for probably 20 seconds.
You know, we gotta give shout out to Liam Naughty Bear. He's actually 2 kills down underneath the Achilles, and they're about the same
Still
level.
on level,
He's doing
yep.
such a great job. Once Liam gets to stone a guy out, he'll be looking really good. You see huge gank coming out middle. We see Persephone low, Coda being super low, great damage. Raijin goes in to do some damage. Persephone passive comes out, she comes back to life. And actually does a great ult, actually catches the Raijin's beads from the after grave. Huge play coming out just to get the beads.
Gank here by KA. This might wreak some havoc. Rob does have ult though. Good Sobek block.
Good rotation in regards from Liam. I'm just gonna head back, farm up.
I think they gotta use something.
He didn't waste too much XP. They did get the beads. That was really good. Good job from Coda, but I'm just confused why he has ult so long there.
Zero also did not ult in that fight either, as the Rov. Very confusing times. Big fight going on here in solo lane. Smacking each other around. Getting those damage numbers up, padding stats. You know how it be. Gate got to order here. The left lane, Xingqian seeing what he can do. He does have ult up on her. Does have beads? He does.
There's actually invade coming in if you go to the blue buff right here. Actually, to stop Yuri comes over. Should be able to secure their own blue.
Yep, they do. Huge for King Arthur. Has he gotten it taken once this game? Because I believe I know they defended it the first time, but I honestly wasn't watching the map on that second come around. Of that,
no, the one where Subkiller survives and really shouldn't have. He stole it away in that one.
He stole it?
He stole it.
They got it because Rat ulted it.
Rat ulted it, but it had like 12 HP when he landed, and so Subkiller just autoed it and it died.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly thought they got it. Guess not. I don't pay attention. There's Sobek dash coming out. No punish on it though. Grouping here in the mid lane, maybe they're looking for this Gold Fury finally at 14 minutes in the game. It does seem that way. They do know that most of Khepri Sons have just backed, and I think that's what it's going to be. The first Scorpion of the game coming out.
Free Scorpion here. Great play by them. Yeah. We see NMR being sneaky as always, like the rat he is. He's been baiting corners all game.
He's been baiting corners. Oh, jeez. He is a pretty... Oh, look, their whole team's doing it now. They have eyes on this rat. There's the blink plug coming out.
Does he get out? Oh, he gets out.
That is a huge play. He canceled the rat dash with the Sobek tail whip.
Not only did they get that, they also got a rat ult. It's huge coming out from all in.
4-stacking here in mid. They might turn this into a Gold Fury. It is just spawning now. They are. And I don't think Khepri Sons knows anything better. I don't think they have any vision on the Gold Fury right now.
This is such a big play. Zero vision. They knew the rat ult's down. Free Gold Fury for all in.
Yeah. Zero vision on gold. That's just, lack of ward coverage right there. You have 4 people missing and you're not looking for them. They need to at least get right tower out of this here, which they should because Achilles does not have teleport, but I don't think they're going to push it. The biggest thing for that, though, is now Liam does have that 2-level lead on Subkiller there in the solo lane, which I think is going to be huge for these team fights to come, even though they are down, I think, 2,000 gold now is the deficit towards all in over Khepri. Only a 1-level deficit now. Oh. Just watching this map, what do you think Khepri Suns needs to do here, Brown, to kind of work their way back into this? Or do you think that they're still right here? Oops, actually, cancel that. There is a gank coming out onto the solo lane. Huge pluck onto KA. That should be a kill. Execute coming out from Subkiller. Probably going to turn that into a Scorpion there on the Fire Giant side. Never mind. It's not worth anything, apparently. They just keep cruising on to mid lane, going to wreak some havoc there now. However, Purple Buff does get invaded by Khepri Suns here, so they do win something out of that. A little bit of pressure up here in the duo lane. And they secure their own red this time after losing it.
Just a really good gank. Shutting down Liam, that's just 2 levels ahead of time. Lets Subkiller just catch up now. The lead they had is gone now. If I'm Yuri, I'm just looking to just gank the duo lane. Try to get Joe behind. That's the only play I see right now for him. Just trying to gank this Achilles that's just so tanky, he's not going to work for them.
Yet another pause. By the way, is there a reason the all-in logo has stopped spinning, but the Khepri Suns logo is still spinning?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, and I do not know how. So, I'll fix it before the next game. But
I know. I was just looking at it. I was like, "Is that my screen being glitchy
oh no,
or what?"
oh no, that's been bothering me all day because I have serious OCD. So anyone in the audience who has OCD, I am very sorry. It will be fixed before game 2. I promise you that.
I was wondering. I was just like, "What the heck? Why is it not spinning?"
So at this point, 16 and a half minutes in, who do you say has the biggest advantage going into the late game as far as team comp goes? Like, ignore levels, ignore all of that. Who has the biggest advantage, you think, going into the late game?
I'm going to give it to Khepri for sure. Raijin, crazy damage. Obviously, Persephone does great damage late game. But the Heim hits like a truck. Honor actually falls off late game. He's not as good as other carries. Heim is just a really hyper carry late game. the Rat's gonna do way more work than the Raijin the Robin will ever do. The Arthur and Achilles, it's a mix and match. They're both really good, but at the end of the day, I think you do want the Achilles late game compared to the Arthur. I think it just does a little bit more. Just with the stuns you get, the CC, and then obviously the big thing is the execution. So I'm gonna have to give it to Khepwi Suns for sure. But it's close. They're doing all in is doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They're pushing their lead early. It's just they're making really good plays.
Heim beads for that? No, he didn't. That is Persephone ult for no beads. That's huge. They are backing here. If they have vision there, they can turn on this, which I think they do. Rap blinks, hits the stun, and
all right, Chad. There's no phase cam. Come on.
Ooh, this might be a dead sub killer here, but we've seen it before. He looks like he's out, and no, he is not. Although I think he is not going to get away this time. No, Meaty Manly puts an end to sub killer.
He needed that kill. Now he's up on Coda Bear.
Yeah, that's huge.
There's actually a big play coming for Yuri. Huge damage. You should be able to clean this up. Needs one auto. Choke the auto. Doesn't matter. Goat Boy cleans it up. Great. That is exactly what you need to do. They have the ward. They have the vision. They see Persephone's out of position. We have a freeze.
Okay, is this a pause or is this?
No. It's not a pause. Stasis. No idea. That's definitely stasis. That's such a huge play coming out from Yuri.
I was about to say, if they combat pause.
Choke the dash a little bit, but you know what? They still got the kill, so that's all that matters. Yeah.
Could be. I was gonna say if they combat pause while somebody's knocked up, that's ridiculous. You
They
can't
go
do that.
while it's stasis mode. Do you think you can figure out the audio? I think when you screen share, you have to add audio. Yes, I believe so. Try to just cancel the share screen and reshare it. See if it'll fix the audio. I think.
Oh, cool.
All right, chat. You got questions for us while we wait? Yes, I hear.
Yeah, let me know what chat says. I can't. I'm not really looking at it. Oh, here we go. Getting back into the action. Can Heim pick up this kill? There is the gank coming out. Oh man, I miss watching OBS. This is fucking. Oh my lord. Is this pixelated?
Disconnect, reconnect. We're good. We're looking good.
What the heck, dude? That just.
Great gank. This is exactly what they need to do. Shut down. They need to get Telly fed. That is their win condition. Get Telly and Meaty fed, and you just get Yuri and Liam to zone out Banzai and Koda, and they should be GG. Thing is, the Achilles is going to be a very big problem late game. I want to see. I need Telly to start building pen after this item. He's just too tanky with the sigil. He's got the shifters, the breastplate. Very tanky Achilles right now. Compared to the other side, we have Liam, not really tanky at all. Only protections you really have is the boots and the shifters right now. He is building into more, which is good, but the Achilles is gonna. I feel like the build up path the Achilles is going to not gonna have as much damage.
That one's a pause, not stasis.
That one. This is a pause, correct? Yep. All right, come on, chat. We have 20 viewers. You guys gotta have some questions. Come on. Why are you guys so dead?
Why you guys so dead?
It's
Why
a
you
Sunday.
duties? No, it's Saturday.
Too many pauses. No excuse to be dead.
Hi, Lynn. Lynn says hi. I say hi back.
What's up, Lynn?
She's the fragger.
That's my homegirl right there.
Fantastic casting today. Thank you. I'm just kind of sitting here. We're just vibing.
Question? Okay,
I'm not
man,
even-
that's not a question.
Where's
There's no
the brown
face
side
cam.
face cam?
What is all these people with these
How
face
much you
cams?
gonna throw tonight's match? I'm gonna
Oh
throw
my-
hard. So
Oh.
hard.
Oh my god.
All I know is Rube is absolutely hammered out of his mind right now. So
This is what we're gonna do, Herc. We're gonna let my stream decide what I play in the soul lane tonight. How about that?
for the all-in win after party. Oh no!
Oh, wild.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Lynn's
I really hope they get fucking rolled right now just because Lynn said that. Is it a
Like
roll?
Kukulkan or Riot? Oh my god.
How do they make it a roll? Oh,
If you're in my
it says
chat,
a
Lynn,
minimum,
at
okay.
10:30, and you say Kukulkan, I'll play it. Now Herc
Like
knows I'm playing
Kukulkan or I
Kukulkan.
Riot?
Oh my god. Big fan. What's up, my boy Armor Wolf? I was joking, Lynn.
Yeah, that's huge. Actually, I didn't even notice that. Who has the level leads? Oh, 2 in mid, 1 on support.
Oh, there's actually a fight by the Fire Giant side. Oh no, they're just gonna secure the Scorpion. Never mind. Good job by all in. They secure that Scorpion. Gold is coming up. Big play coming up. This is gonna be a big detrimental fight right here. I think this Gold Fury is gonna be the deciding factor of who's really gonna win this game.
Everyone except for Rat has a level lead. 2 levels now on mid lane.
The thing is, Yuri has been down. He's been doing a good job trying to gank, trying to relieve pressure. As a jungler, you want to relieve pressure for your carries and other lanes. And Yuri has been doing a pretty good job so far. And because of that, all the ganks he's been doing, he's going to put him a little bit behind. While Zero over here is having a great time vacation, drinking some pina coladas as he farms some XP camps.
as he farms some XP camp.
Exactly what's
Never heard
happening.
that one before. That's huge. Achilles maybe out of position here, pushing up a little far. No punish. They're going to pull gold right in their face, saying, come and get me. We're taking it. We're going to take it now. Although I think they're just looking for a fight here. Persephone has planted a garden on Gold Fury.
Yuri's, I like the
Trying
play
to
Yuri's
see
doing.
who
He's
comes
split
out.
pushing here. This is exactly the play you want to make as a rat. He's going to be able to maybe secure this. No, they're actually diving. Huge fights coming out. Damage coming on. They just delete Telly
Maximum
out from
distance,
that. Yuri's
Rattle
in the
coming
air.
in.
Will he be able to
He's
get the
gonna
pick on the
kill the
Honor?
Honor.
No, the Honor gets out 1 HP. If I'm Lima, I'm turning around. There's actually 2, and will they pick up the Persephone too? They should be able to pick up the Persephone. Huge job. No, Coda actually dashes out. Persephone gets out. My goodness, great play coming out from All In. Liam is diving. He should be able to pick up this Robin. If I'm Liam, I'm W can go Liam, as the other 2 should be able to start picking up gold here. You should be able to just zone.
He's
Blink
like,
coming
"Give me
in
that
actually from
quadrupede."
Liam. Dash coming in too. Can he hit the ability? Does hit on the Sobek. He is slowed. Great damage coming out. Oh, unfortunate that Liam didn't end up picking. A little bit of miscommunication. They easily could have picked up Coda Bear there if Yuri and Liam are on the same page. But you know what? At the end of the day, the fight was for the Gold Fury, and this should be secured by Khepwi Sons. Huge, great play coming out from them. Huge damage coming out from Meaty Man Link that fight, and Liam just doing an unbelievable job in their backline with the help from Yuri.
They got to make sure once they take this, they get the fuck out of here.
Next time I want to see next fight. I really need Telly to use those relics. He had Aegis beads. If he survived a little bit longer there,
Don't
definitely
you
probably
stick
would have been a
around,
dude.
Finn.
And actually, Goat Boy and Meaty should fall here. They stayed around way too long. Should be a death. Yep. He's just enough man to get out. Does he actually get out? Great play by Telly. Should be dead though. Yeah, huge play. They stayed. I don't know what happened there. They stayed way too long. As soon as you do that gold, you're out. As you're doing that Gold Fury, Meaty Man Link needs to be as far as way distance while hitting the Gold Fury. So as soon as it's finished, he's already maximized the distance when he's running away. A little bit misplayed, but they still got the primal, which is big at the end of the day. So it's not too much of a loss. But if they do pull fire, which I think Allin should pull the fire here, while they have 2 down, will they pull it? They are actually going to start the fire giant.
This is a huge play here. Taking this and telling them, like, you overstayed your welcome. Now we're going to push that lead that we have here now, this power play they have going on. 5v4 is what the play is. Waiting for this fire giant to get low. Rat is an ult. He might come down on it. Just mistimed it, but they might get a couple kills here.
Very great Persephone all coming out. We need Telly to get in there. Missing a few autos. Just not on the same target right here. Liam doing just such a big job right now. Where is the rest of his team? They're not falling up there. Unfortunately, this team wasn't with him. If I would tell you that, I would have just dashed in aggressively, try to get a little bit more damage off. Once again, a little bit of miscommunication coming out. They definitely should have been with Liam in that fight to clean those skills. Liam is just doing such a good job zoning right now. It's unbelievable how he's even alive half the time in these fights. Got a pause coming out once again.
Maybe server lag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Liam is just such a big factor in these fights. He's, in my opinion, single-handedly carrying Khepwi right now. What are you talking about? The Zero? Yeah, Zero's been very nah, he hasn't really been too much presence in these team fights. I think he's just piggybacking off what his team is doing. He's not even engaging. I want to see Zero really getting in there first, trying to make plays. I'm not too sure. I think just blowing him up every time. So
I feel like Sub had a huge, or not Sub. I feel like Zero had a huge ult onto that fire there for secure, knowing that Rat was going to come down any second. He kind of forced the kill onto it by ulting onto it there, which I think was a huge call by All In there.
See, I really think it's a
Drive it at
misplay
one
coming
time.
out from Liam. I wish instead of the TP he did get like a Thorns. I feel like, man, there's so many missed kills that he could have got if he had Thorns or a different type of relic. I get the idea of with the TP. TP is always a great starter. You get rotations off of it, but late game, TP is just not as useful. Compared to someone that has beads, even if he had beads, it would have been much better for Liam just getting CC'd.
Tend to agree with you there.
Karen's going on the Sobek? Yeah, he's trolling. It's the Animar special.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever looked at his builds, but they actually fucking suck. So, like if you
Great
go
puck
back
coming
and
out
watch
on the
when he
Arthur,
played
good
Cthulhu,
damage.
he
Oh boy,
builds
actually
like
dives
fucking maggots.
in. Actually, huge play from
troll.
Huge
Oh
troll.
my
Can
gosh.
they follow up on this damage? They are getting NMR really low. And he actually gets that one. No,
Sobek
Go Boy
falls
cleans it
here.
up with the bleed.
Huge rise
Huge
and roll.
damage coming out from Meaty Man Link in the background. Can they burn sub? Yuri zoning off Coda Bear. Should be able to pick up Coda Bear. Huge, great play. That was all Go Boy right there. Amazing initiation coming out from Go Boy. Should be able to pick them all up here. Dude, they do see Sub Killer, and once again, Meaty just missing a few abilities here and there. Once Meaty starts hitting these the combos off, and Yuri needs to be
rat.
very careful.
They need to run it down some lane. They need to do
Hey, they
something
need to take
here.
towers here for sure.
If I'm Rat, I ult and immediately go get pressure on left lane here, or mid, or just stay.
Where
That's
is the
cool.
carry? Telly's just a little bit behind.
See,
I
I
was
feel
Yuri. I
like
would have
Yuri put-
immediately backed.
yeah, he put off backing so long. He's not really going to be able to get any pressure into the mid lane.
I
here.
think
But
you
yeah,
just
they
deal
get
camps
nothing out
here,
of it.
get oracles. Nothing to pick here. The timers are just too short. If I'm Yuri in that situation, you have two options. If you're listening, Yuri, you watch this back. You either back right away, or what you do is you split the map, go to the left side. Even if you have low HP, you could clear the creeps middle or left, or take that tower. That way, when you're splitting two towers, Subkiller's one option. He has to defend either or tower, and you
And
just
Hein
don't give
gets
him
picked
that. And
out
actually,
here.
Telly way out of position.
Sticking around
Such
too
a
long after
big,
their win.
big 60-second cooldown the Heim. Huge misplay coming out for Telly right now, getting picked like that.
It's going to be a free Gold Fury going the way of all in here as well. Just sticking around too long seems to be a lot of the downfall of Khepri Suns this game so far.
I'm Yuri, I'm
You know-
giving this up. I don't even think this is worth a death. The cooldown time is just way too long right now. Good play from Yuri, just getting out. Not a big deal. He does have some CDR, so it's not a big loss there. Yeah, just staying way too long. Not sure that the build path Telly's going on. If I'm Telly, I'm getting some pen. More pen, I think. Yeah, I think he needs it against tanky sub killer over here.
What does he have? Only 10%? If he finishes with a Wind Demon, I feel like it wouldn't be terrible, because Wind
Yeah,
Demon would give him the pen and the extra crit on top of Rage. I feel like there's just not enough crit in there to really build, Rage than nothing else, Like, he needs something else, which I feel like Wind Demon would be that good pen on top of the fact.
Oh, if you look at Go Boy, just literally going for the damage build. If you look at Go Boy's build, he's tanky with a lot of damage in his kit.
Him and Inamar did the same shit. Tank, 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 and then boom, power. Oh my. Doing the Fire Giant shuffle here.
Should actually be able to pick off this Arthur. No, but the rest of Khepri is just out of position. Decent damage coming out on the Sobek. Huge crits coming out onto the Sobek. Yuri does dive in the back. And no, they do pick up Bonsai Joel, and they actually should pick up Sub here. Huge play coming out from Khepri. Run this.
They
If
just
I'm
need to run
Khepri,
it down.
run it down, do fire, see if you can get another pick. Nice pick, great dash, and should pick him up. Yuri should be able to get that any second. His dash should be up. Huge play, misplay coming out from all in. They decided to try burn the Arthur, and that was not the play. Liam just doing a great job somehow surviving and
Take
getting
Phoenix,
out of
back
that.
up, get
Oh
fired.
my goodness.
That's the play.
Khepri
Take
is
Phoenix.
playing unbelievable right now. Unbelievable.
As I said, they're punishing that aggression. That is exactly what I said is going to be the winning factor for them, is punishing the over-aggressiveness that was going to come from All In with NMR in that support role. And I think they're playing it perfectly.
Great
Persephone
damage.
looking a
They
little
just need
further
to
up here.
dive. From them, they should easily be able to get this Sphinx. So I'm Gopi. I'm just running at the Persephone right now. Get out, get this fire. This should be a fire call right here. You know what? Let's look at the items. Is that a Hero's Axe I see coming out from Liam?
It is.
Yes, it is. That 30% CC reduction is so big, you guys wouldn't believe. And just trying to help out his backline stay alive. I actually love this pickup. I love this pickup.
Anybody on his team who gets, Sobek plucked, Achilles stunned, I think even a root by the Ravana procs that, you get captured in Persephone's ult, you get knocked up by On Her, you're getting a shield to help you with that CC, sustain the damage that comes after the fact. I love that pickup into this comp here. Raijin lazy backing. The pluck is down, however, for Sobek.
He should be. I mean, he has a lot of damage. He actually good Aegis. Pluck again.
Late beads.
Well, NMR just doing such a good job. He got beads, he got Aegis, and he got Raijin on. Such a great job. Great play from NMR.
Yeah, that was huge coming out from the support of All In there. Persephone backs. So it is a 5v4. If Khepri has that information, they might push it.
I'm not too sure if I like Meaty's build path here. He definitely should have went into the Obshard route. Just not 10% pen is just not ideal right now. You need the max pen to burn their damage carries. So, if you look at
if that is a Magus here, it might not be terrible because
it's Spear of Death. It's gotta be. I think
it's either Deso or Magus, but I think if it's Magus, it helps your whole team shred whoever you're hitting with that extra % damage. But a Spear of Deso, as good of an item as it is, he needs pen, as you said.
You have Khepri grouped up. Will All In decide to start the fire? I'm not too sure the plan here. They need to realize that right minions are bleeding, and actually Kota's going to go defend the right. If I'm Khepri, I'm picking up the fire here, looking for a pick while the Persephone is gone. Let's see what they can do here. No, they're just going to get the free clear.
Shuffle yet again.
Both teams just playing so safe right now.
Playing extremely
I like
safe.
the play that Liam's doing. He's baiting himself. He's putting himself out of position so he can make those plays again. Miss pluck again.
They did have Sobek pluck. This is your time to go in.
Good damage, and wow, Liam really gets chunked out there.
Robin taking some hits on the backline there. Sobek knocked up, but no follow-up coming from a KA.
Yuri's gonna be in the air.
Huge Raijin damage there. Probably kills Ravana here as well.
Nice. Great play coming out. Go Boy diving in big. Bonsai Joe grabbing a kill in the backline against Yuri. Actually going to be a blinking by Arthur. Liam, will he be able to pick up the kill? Great pillar coming out from Bonsai. No, but the pluck is better.
Oh my gosh.
Great stun coming out from Sub. Huge rift to Niflheim. They should be able to pick up. They're on two different targets. Can they pick him up? Should be able to grab him here. Great play. And at least run it down, boys.
They should get EFG here. Honestly, I think
EFG should be the play. Yep.
They're all so low, and then I think KA just zones here. Make sure that low health Raijin does not get punished for sticking around and being that low HP. Heim should have just enough shred while they deal with getting that Phoenix back online as well. This is definitely the call here is to grab fire. Sobek's gonna come in and try and ult this though. His ult is coming back up pretty soon here. Onher's making his way up the lane as well, so he's going to be close, which is the struggle with having that right lane be...
You have zero security here. I don't like this play coming from Khepri. You have Meaty Man Link on the backside. Goat Boy will die if he stays. And no, I'm not too sure what this play is.
Did they just drop it?
They're just throwing.
Onher's going to pick it up.
Oh my god.
They had it so low. Why did they not?
I don't know what happened there. Liam should have rotated, tanked that. I don't know what happened. That should have been a free fire for them. Definitely tanked it incorrectly.
Now they lose fire for it. Just a huge
He
misplay
has
off
to.
him.
Yuri has to try and steal this. If he doesn't try, not gonna be good. Give this up. This is not a good play. Huge mistake coming out from Khepwi. I don't know. Liam should have been with him. I don't know why he pushed that lane right there when they all should have did fire together. And Meaty Man was in the backline. He was low, but he should have stayed in the Fire Giant pit. He definitely could have just stayed in that for sure. And Yuri is kind of
No way
going
they're
up.
pushing on this, are they? They are.
Damage coming to Joe. Should be able to pick up NMR here. Great crits coming out. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade here. Should be able to just get out together.
They do lose Heimel in that.
Good play
as
to get
well.
that pick. Very good play to get that pick. They take on one of the
I just
tanks.
feel like for a Sobek pick, it's not really worth it, in my opinion.
You seen the items on the Sobek? It's worth it.
It's worth it. To me, I'd be trying to get that EFG off of the on her here, you know, because that is your main pusher. Right lane's going to succumb to pressure here. You see 2 minion waves coming down are going to stack and put pressure on the right Phoenix of Khepri Suns here. King Arthur taking a lot of damage. The execute is just off the mark, or maybe a little too early. He might have hit it. We could not see.
Joe loses. He has to do the dishes after the set, so they better come back. Good crits coming out from the Heim.
Ooh. This might be a huge play.
Oh, Liam just doing so much damage in the backline by himself. Where's his team? Meaty Man does go in. Does he hit the auto on the Bonsai Joe? He does. Liam just doing so much work once again.
Run it down, boys. Straight down mid lane.
You just gotta run this down. Right Phoenix is open. You get the towers. You just gotta take now. Now, hey, you know what? Teams are throwing back and forth. It's time. There should be a Phoenix for sure for Khepri.
Yeah, 50
Now, honestly, if they
seconds on
play
both
this
of the
smart,
carries.
they can end the game. You end the game here. You get the Phoenix, end the game. They're 40 seconds down. Will they make the play though? They have no damage on the other side.
Yeah, I feel like they
low,
needed at least wrap the
I'm not too sure where Liam's on the
side.
side. I don't know what their plan is going into these fights. Liam should be diving in one of them, and the rest should just be focusing anyone diving him in the back.
I feel
Not
like
too
they
sure
need
what
to
that play
split off
is.
with the rat, push that right Phoenix down, force somebody off of it, and then, you know, if it's just Sobek Rob, you're not worried about the damage, or, you know, but now you lose somebody.
Survive here. No, he'll be good.
I feel like this game should be in the hands of Khepri Suns. They've made all the plays, but they just don't take advantage of them. Like time after time, they've made a play, and the one they got Phoenix, that's huge, but they had to get Fire Giant on the ass end of it, or it wasn't
You can't
worth
let
it.
them get this for free.
Oni is gonna dig
You're
their
giving up a
grave.
little bit too many objectives here.
Well, experience, once everybody hits 20, obviously XP is just useless. So as of right now, all you're looking for is the gold difference at this point in the game. But I think a big part of that is, All-In's getting the objectives as to where, Khepri's farming really well to stay in this. Rav still has EFG along with Achilles, so this should be a free T2.
Yeah, so
they've got to give it up.
Team fights. Khepri just doing an amazing job in team fights. All In is just doing way better at controlling objectives right now. That's the difference of this game. That's why it's so even right now. Back and forth.
I think All In pushes their advantage a lot better than Khepri is. Yeah, that's a good rattle. He knew he was going to get stunned out. Slight loss, but Fire's
okay,
not going to get for at least another
30%
45
CDR,
seconds.
so he's not looking too bad. Yeah, this is it. This deciding firefight should be the end game right here.
Unless they trade out, of course. But right now they need to focus on killing Oni waves on both sides, which KA is doing. He needs to start rotating, though, or else he's not going to be there. Liam is not going to be there in time for that firefight.
Yeah, Liam definitely needs to start on that rotation.
He does have
TP.
TP. He has TP. He could split push and TP it.
He needs to TP into this fight right away.
He needs a TP on a back ward. If he goes up to a high ward, he's gonna get found out.
He should be there. He should be there in time. It's okay. What Yuri needs to do in these fights, I need Yuri to build a little more tanky. I think if he builds a little more tanky, he can stay alive in these fights a little bit longer, and that'll allow his team to do a little bit more. He's just getting blown up every fight.
You see, honestly, right here, this is a good learning part. If you are not too experienced and you're watching this right now, look at the ward coverage on the side of Khepri Suns, against them. Look at all those red wards on their side. All in knows exactly where they're all standing right now. They are all standing on wards. You see them on the left side by those XP camps, and they just know it. You need to be centering those so they don't know where you guys are at. There's no
They're
element
actually
of
paid out
surprise
so many ults coming out from Khepri. This is a huge win for All In right now. They just got, what was that, 2 ults? And they
Yeah,
know
AA
they
is
actually
gonna be
bring
dead
up
here as
AA,
well.
AA going up in the air, Yuri at the top. Great job by Gopoy throwing the
dead
honor.
on her.
Oh my god,
That's
how are they
huge.
coming back from these fights?
Persephone needs to be punished here, which she is. Manlink finishes her off, tells her, get the hell out of here. Achilles might
Be able
fall
to
here
get
as
a
well.
Rob in
A
here.
couple of crits on Rob should send him down to Niflheim as well. He's down as well.
This should be a
Achilles is
DSI. No,
falling. They do have eyes on the Sobek, but I think they just run it down or grab Fire Giant. He's sitting on a ward, and I don't think he knows this. I do not think NMR knows he's sitting on a ward, which he did not.
he's just stalling for so long. What are they doing? They're literally mishap right now.
Again, chasing kills, just not making the right
Oh,
plays.
it's actually not a bad play right there. Just zone them out. Both of these two can easily just do fire by themselves. Honestly, in my opinion, I would just hold this fire. Actually, you do have it on the 2 carries, so it's not too much of a difference. But this is they should be pushing it down. They're too low. Timers are 20 seconds. From there, just back, group up, buy items, buy pots, and it's time for them to finally siege. This is a big play from Kep.
Why are there 0 minions on the map right now? Anybody else seen that? Okay, I did.
Hercules, MWP trolling once again.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear Raptor. What are you talking about? You want to hear big, sexy brown side.
Shut the hell up.
Honor is out of position here. He might get punished for this. Ooh. Walking a fine line there, Bonsai.
This is the play.
Thin
That's
line.
the right play you need to do. What I would love to see, I wish I could have Yuri actually split push, not the mid, all the way the right lane. Have them on the opposite lanes, and he
Do
rotates
a
over.
4-1 split. That's what they need.
I want him to push the right lane, not even the middle lane here. Just
that's where it
this-
needs to be, so that
yeah,
people
just
can't
the distance
people
of
can't
the
go
right
in between. They have to commit to a side, which I don't like that mid push here. It has to be right Phoenix, especially because it's lower as well.
Round psycast.
You know.
Screw up. You and the webcam. Let's see what the play here. So Goat Boy is gonna go in, try to zone. They do have E if she can easily burn this.
Telly has missed 5 basics on the
Goat
Phoenix.
Boy, I'm just gonna go in right here. Get a Knight ult off. You want to get some beads off here before Yuri dives in. They actually lands. I can't see the map too well. They're diving the Raijin really bad. No damage coming off the sub, but they actually do so much damage to their backline.
That's
All in
a
is
dead
just
throwback.
up right now.
Gotta be.
Liam just doing good work, trying to get it in there. They should be
Gotta
able to
hit
just
Bird.
pick up the Phoenix now. This is the time to go in for the Phoenix. Should be able to just pick it up. They need Teller to focus the Phoenix, which he's doing. Great job there. Can they pull up a pick here? Do they have any CC to pull someone in? Oh, Meaty is just so low. I think this is the boys. They just need to get out. The boys, Khepri Suns, need to just leave. And Telly's
On
just
her
going to
use dash. On her use dash in there. He's dead when he comes
No,
down. Oh,
great
no
play.
punish.
Oh, this is a good play for them to get out. Right is being pressured. If they baited a little bit longer, they could have got the right to. But that's a perfect play. They do
Do we
have
grab gold here, maybe?
You don't even need gold. I would just back and try to secure the other Phoenix.
I'd try and get everybody 3K potted.
It
honestly.
depends. Yeah, it depends on how much time they have left on the fire. But I would just push down the right Phoenix.
It should have about 30-40 seconds left.
Why does Sobek have Karen's gun? Because NMR's a troll armor. That's why.
He's a Chad, is what Rube says.
He's a Chad, yeah. I'll say that is a Chad play. He doesn't even have full stack yet. Sad. Sad boy hours.
By the way, Rube, I did scroll up and see your comment. You're now getting dropped. It says less skeet. You know you want more skeet. I'm a dictator out here. Fucking mean. Oh my, this is one hell of a game. I just gotta admit, this is so back and forth, just crazy. You know, game 1 is 45 minutes in. This next fire's got to decide it all. Honestly,
I really wish this. I really wish Media would just get op shard or another pen item. Like he'd just be burning them so much faster. Yes, I hope he does because he would literally.
Fire
just
Giant is running thin here. They need to make this push quick, and I think they know that. So they do. K dashes in.
Back off! You're just gonna bait this next Fire Giant fight. It's gonna be huge. You don't have to use the girdle there. I honestly wish they would have just saved the girdle for this fire. That way they could just burn it. But still a good play regardless.
I just gotta ask, why do you call Frenzy Girdle?
Because it used to be called girdle.
Did it really?
Yeah, everyone used to call it girdle back in the day. So I call it girdle.
That's like me with Sanctuary, but it's
Exactly.
Aegis Amulet. Oh, this is a
Oh
wrap
my
pick.
god!
What?
What a play!
What did I just watch? Mid plus
and all
rattle, cool.
Also,
They need to back into that. If they're gonna back here, they gotta get to fire ASAP. But they do have minions pushing down the far lane, which is huge. You know that causes it to be it has to be a 4v5, or else you can just bait it out. You can just wait for them to make the play onto Fire Giant here, which is I think what the call's got to be. You know, they know Persephone's in left. They know they have a 5v4 advantage. They're allowed to play the aggressor here.
Honestly, if I'm Yuri, I'm just gonna rotate middle lane, and I'm gonna bait this Persephone to rotate over, and I'm just gonna alter. He doesn't have beads though. That's honestly that's the play I would make. Catch that Persephone rotating by herself.
Okay, Heim's tanking fire. It's cool.
You need to bait this. They need to fight while this Persephone's gone.
Yeah, they need to kill Achilles right now.
Huge damage on the Achilles right now. As he lands, great damage coming out from Meaty. He's missing a few
Achilles
ults.
rolls down. Rattle into the backline on a Persephone.
Need to help the Heim.
Beat.
No one on the Heim to help. What the? He does get out. That's good play, but no, someone needs to be in the backline to help him out. Liam might fall here. They're all over the place right here. This is not what Khepwi was doing before this. Media's gonna fall here as well. Nice. They do pick up some kill on the back
on the other side. And they have Winions pushing Titan right now, which is the big play of why you want to keep that fight going for as long as possible. I think they just keep them here now. Look at that. They got Winions on the Titan. They get Left Phoenix
Huge
again
plays.
for free.
That Phoenix should be going down as well. Yeah. This is
Left
such
Phoenix
a big
falls.
play.
Now they get a free Fire Giant out of this.
This is game. This is
Fury
game.
with the triple. I think they
Khepwi,
back and push it.
With
Cool. I
all
think they
doubts
back and
on
push
them,
it.
not a single person in this chat thought
Stephanie
that
has ult.
Khepri
They
Sun
got
was
it
gonna
back
win.
here.
Not a single person thought that Khepri. You know what, Khepri? If you were a betting man and you guys bet Khepri, you would be a billionaire right now. Unbelievable job by Khepri. This should just be the end right here. Unbelievable. Man, you know what? I
Huge.
actually had Khepri game 1. I'm a billionaire.
Huge. I just want you guys to know every single person, every single podcast member just lost a podcast.
I don't care
bet.
I don't
by
care if
betting
they have a
2-0
sub. Yep. I don't care if they have a sub, Zero's jungler, and MR's off roll. That's how you do it, boys. Never judge a book by its cover. Khepri just looking stronger and stronger.
Hold on, I need to go to all right, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Change nickname. Yes.
So looking at the campaigns, 2 instead of 0 on 4 instead.
You're right back. I'm gonna quickly talk to the boys, but just amazing job, in my opinion. Liam did the best job possible that he could have did that game. He has to be MVP for that game. His zoning abilities, getting picks, unbelievable. I'm giving that game. He just provided so much pressure that meaty man Link had enough time to just free cast. Zero, I don't think was too much of a factor that game. Yuri did a great job just trying to zone out the other carry on top of whoever Liam was going on. That's how you play the game. And Goatboy just doing great provision. Just his initiations, Goatboy has been on point. So, Ski, take it from here. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Honestly, that game just crazy to see. That is one hell of a matchup. I think both teams made mistakes here and there, obviously, but just oh my gosh, here's what I see when I look at this game. You see Coda Bear and Sub up there in the damage numbers, and then you look at the team of All In. Their damage numbers fluctuate. You got 28k, 38k, 32, 25. They have a couple with really high up there, with Coda on that per-70, but take a look at this Khepri Suns team. 29, 29, 28, and 32. All right there. Everybody's doing their part, working as a team, working as a unit. Meaty Manlink with 31 wards. 31 wards. That is ridiculous. The third lowest player on Khepri Suns there with 24 wards with Yuri had more wards than anyone on the team of All In there. And if I had to, call that game one way or another, I think Liam and his zoning, like Brownside said, obviously Link, his ability to stay alive, his ability to just burst people down with that Raijin, just insane. But, I feel like he was free casting a lot of that game, and I need to see more coming out of Sub Killer, and especially Zero there. Low damage numbers, 2 and 7 on the Ravana. I feel like if they put more pressure on Link or put more pressure on Telly, different ball game. But I feel like there was a lot of free casting going on in the side of Khepri Suns there, which allows them to get that win.
I was muted that
The
entire
crazy
time.
thing-
I was muted that
No,
entire
you were
time.
talking.
You were talking.
I was?
Yep.
Oh, my mic
You were
was
talking
muted.
for us.
Okay.
I don't know if you're talking on stream. You were talking to us. I don't know if it was muted on stream. But I'm telling you, MVP I feel could have gone either the way of Link or Liam there. Both of them just putting out crazy damage numbers
Liam
and
for
both
sure.
doing their job.
I cannot give it to Link. He missed way too many abilities. Just put it out there.
I feel like it can go either way.
All to Liam.
Everybody's made mistakes, my guy. Everyone's made mistakes, but I feel like Link came in clutch when it needed to.
I was muted for stream, Herc.
Fair enough.
Dang it. I was muted for stream.
Nice.
What I was saying for the stream is that Zero, especially on a Ravana, which is a pick where you want to be doing as much damage and getting as much pressure as possible early on, should not...
And Amar goes in chat and says, ugh, time to jungle.
Wait, what chat? What the hell?
In Twitch.
In Twitch, yeah.
Wait, what? I don't see
In Amar
it.
White Twitch. He says, ugh, time to jungle.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sky and Amar, 10k more than Zero.
yeah, that just really shouldn't happen, especially when Zero's on the Ravana. It just really shouldn't happen. But anyway, that's going to be game 1, guys. It was a fantastic first game. I'm excited for games 2 and possibly even game 3. We'll see how game 2 goes in just a minute. We'll see you after this break.
Less regret. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Let me go under the water till I can breathe. Let me go up.
wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. And I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
Welcome back to
everybody.
QSL. We are back for game 2, and after game 1, I am excited.
Tell me, why are you excited, Raptor? Please explain. Tell the chat, why is the Raptor excited?
Do I have to?
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
Lay it all out.
how about the fact that it was a 40-minute game? It
The
was
rap band.
It was a
I'm
game
sorry.
where no one knew where it was going. It was back and forth.
All right, Chad. I want to tell you he's absolutely lying. Complete BS. Raptor now has a girlfriend. Chat. Stream. You heard it first. He now has a girlfriend.
Wait. When was I gonna find out about this?
He's hiding from you, chat. Just know that Raptor is now taken.
Is now taken by Brownside.
What the?
He said what the?
All right.
By
Well,
the way, I gotta
Hey,
say,
my
I love
Sims
the
will be
respect
pretty.
band.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
Some
I
of my,
love the respect band. Rap band. Very first band of the game. They
Some
said,
of my,
Yuri, was too strong on the rat, and I think that's why. Canceling
King
out that
Arthur.
Apollo. Nothing to match it now out of the jungle, except maybe a Chernobog for Telly here. Although we haven't seen if his
Oh,
dog
the
plays that
Nem
wide.
comes out. Okay, we'll see. Can Yuri play anything else besides the rat? Let's find out in this next
I guess
episode
we are gonna find
of,
out.
of QSL. Stay tuned.
Tell me why I really feel like this is about to be a spicy
Norris
MR Apollo
tag.
jungle.
Give me that MVP, boys. He says, I love how they ban your rap, but they don't ban the guy's Arthur. Hello?
Janus.
Yuri, I guess I'll give you your respect for the one trick you have. But let's see if you got a 2 trick.
You better have at least a 1.5 trick.
Yeah, it's gotta be at least 1.5. Janice, okay. You know what? This guy said, I'm tired of getting dove last game. Just let me run around with the Janice.
I'm excited to see what's going on here. If they're moving more back into the jungle, I'm excited to see what's going on here for their roster.
With the
'Cause if
Pele
they move-
pickup, I think he is, because Pele.
No, I
and
know he is.
NMR
He said
is
he
a
was
very-
going to, but I want to know who's
Yeah.
going to support. Because if they do what I think they're going to do, there's going to be a lot of very upset people. And, we're going to find out right now.
Or are you thinking they're going to
Dream
put Coda?
Referencing Dakota support.
Yeah, if they do that one, there's going to be some not
Yeah.
very happy people.
All I'm saying, Stream, put the Goat Boy back on the Shing 10. He played amazing. I don't want them
Absolutely
to redraft.
phenomenal.
I don't want them to redraft their whole draft again, because teams do get used to the type of playstyle they play. So you can't always just keep running the same comp over and over. But I think the Shing 10 is just so flexible in different team comps. I think you just run it back. I wouldn't pick it here
Yeah.
though, unless they're trying to wait on their picks to counter them. I found what's open else is middle. You could run the Raijin back. I don't want to see too much of the same. The Heim is open. The Don's got banned. If anything, if Telly really liked that Heim, I think you just, as a Heim, you can just play it back before it gets banned. I think All In will ban the Heim the next time round. Let's see. So they actually decide to go the Sobek route. Let's see how this works out.
I think that's huge into this Janice Pele. You can pluck, him away from his portal on the wall. Wait for it to come out and hit that pluck and pull him away from it. Easy to pull beads, easy to force ults out. I think that's a great pick into this comp that they're lined up against here.
I know
You could also tailspin right out of that portal as well, coming into it.
Well, yeah, but obviously if you're not standing on top of him, but you know what I mean. You get the gist.
$300 on NMR jungle build being weird. Unfortunately, Rube, you don't have $300. You have pounds. So that doesn't count.
Instead, you are a heavy boy. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh,
By
I'm
the way,
surprised
it's
he didn't say
soccer, not
300
football.
quid.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm surprised he didn't say
Oh,
300 quid.
Quid? Quid, pounds? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where it's from.
See the Chernobog ban coming out to not counter with Apollo's rotations. Pretty good ban, personally, I think.
I like the Chernobog ban here because that would be perfect to match those Apollo ults. But I'm wondering here, the Khepri ban. Cupid. I just feel like that doesn't really suit the
Cupid
playstyle.
coming out. Interesting. I don't know if I'm really a fan of the Cupid. Cupid's really good into the Apollo. But I don't know. I think Tele just played so much better on people that could get out. Cupid's just so easy to shut down.
I mean, he looked pretty strong on that Heim last game. He does lack the quality escape. I know he has a great escape. I'm not saying it's a bad escape, but once your beads are out as Heim, you're kind of fucked from that escape, or screwed. Sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss. It's just a part of my nature. You know how
But
it be.
they got a very iconic duo, though, going with Sobek Cupid with the pluck into the heart bomb.
Oh,
Can't
that's
go
just
wrong
gonna
in
be
the early
crazy.
first 10 minutes.
Yeah, you really can. Force out beads, and as soon as it's out, Fields of Love comes out, and you're just dead. There's nothing you
Dead.
can do about it as
Yeah.
Apollo. Ooh, I'm excited to see what these two picks here coming on the back end of this. Because this should be the support and the solo laner.
Achilles.
Let's see. They do ban out the Hercules, which is supposedly the 3 trick of... he goes back to the Achilles, which I don't even mind. I think he looked strong on the Achilles last game, really strong, especially early. Putting out a lot of damage. Cabrakan.
Cabrakan.
That could be a Cabrakan solo Achilles support. I'm not putting it past him here.
Ooh, I love this
Ooh.
pick. Kilbracken, I love it.
I'm seriously thinking that could
So
be a
strong
Cabra
against
solo.
Cupid. It's gonna be a Cabra support just because
Cupid
Sub
can't
doesn't
get over
play,
the
but
walls.
the Cabrakan is just so strong against Cupid. You just use your ability, write out the Cupid ult, you're good to go. You're set. And interesting, wow! I like this. They're being super spicy. I like them trying to try a different type of draft. I do like the Morgan into this. The plays you turn for the executes. There's just so many options. We'll see if Medium and Link can really adapt and pick the right character god to turn into, and let's see if Meaty can make plays. This game
That's
is
one
really
way.
dependent on Meaty.
Yeah, that's one way to match an Apollo ult right there. Just bring out another one. It's that simple. But man, this all in. Their rotations are going to be huge. The ability to really, they'll have the. Hang on. Okay. He's server muted now. All right. But you have that ability to go lane to lane with Janus ult. The Apollo can follow along as well from the opposite side of the map, forcing the split pushes. Just really huge ability to kind of work the whole map right here for the all-in team, which I think is going to lead to a lot of objectives or split pushes coming out.
For the Khepri Suns, I'm really enjoying how they drafted, because after they fixed their team comp based off game 1, they saw how much work King Arthur's putting in the backline, and with that Morgan pick, it really puts so much versatileness on being able to peel or being able to go in even further. I think in picking phase, I have Khepwi Suns just because of how much work King Arthur was doing in their backline.
I agree, 100%. Oh man, I'm excited to see this game.
Overall, I'm gonna have to give this all in the draft, which is better. I don't like the Cupid pick at all. In my opinion, I'm just not a fan. I think that Taylor would have had a way better time on the Heim.
Yeah, when I'm looking at draft here, I feel like the better all-around draft is coming from All In. But I feel like in terms of spiciness, I feel like Khepri could pull it out here. I really feel like they could be pulling something, just devastating out right here. Maybe this is what they've been practicing. You never know. By the way, do you have us on OBS again? Can you switch that real quick?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's super pixelated.
Huge.
Yeah, audio.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, it's 0 on support is what it is. Actually, no. That's what I said. Sub Killer's playing the support Achilles.
Oh no, they're really
Cabra solo.
interesting. Okay.
I told you, something spicy probably coming out.
That is very spicy. I did not expect that at all.
I
did
do
call
know
that
that
one out.
Zero
But look what
does feel
Sub's
very
doing. He
comfortable.
started the hog. He just doesn't want to take too much damage from the purple. Going to keep it one shot. This means that Sub will hit 2. I think this is the play they're going to go for here. Apollo should just hit 2 off this wave. Actually, he did kill the creep, so I don't think Apollo's going to hit 2 off the wave here. Get the pluck. He actually got the pluck first. What a big play coming out from Goat Boy. Shell popped. Sobek just taking so much damage. And he hits the auto. Tally with the first blood. Oh my god. Goat Boy is a god.
He's a mad lad.
What a madman. Who the hell gets pluck first ability? That's not a thing. And you actually have a huge dash. There's going to be another kill. Is that a stun? And where's the beats? And once again,
He had already beat.
Khepri Suns with the best play I've ever seen out of their dual lane ever in history. Huge.
Oh my gosh. I told you, they've got something spicy cooking
Someone
up. You
please.
can never count Khepri Suns out.
I don't know about you, Skeet, but I'm registering Goat Boy to the mental asylum because he is out of his mind. He is insane. Look at him once again. Is this another kill? No, okay. We're getting a little too overhyped here.
We're getting. He hit an ability. He hit another ability.
He popped the pot. He popped the pot. Holy man.
Oh my gosh, he knocked him up out of the Cabra 3. Huge plays, big brain.
Oh man, this is a great cast. Just having so much fun out here.
Minute 42, and we're already excited. That's what we like to hear.
Oh
Like
my.
I said, though, the Cupid Sobek iconic duo and coming out with that pluck was insane by Goat Boy.
What a mad lad, though. Getting the pluck first. Goat Boy pulling out the plays. They had no idea that that was coming, and I think that was just huge out of him. I'd say something here, but I don't know if it's stream friendly. But I'll add that to the podcast because we're allowed to say things on that one.
I don't know about you, but my heart rate is going.
My God, let me go to where's general chat? General chat at Yuri Forever. Get better internet, pleb.
We're just playing hotspot.
Oh no, not this again. Not this again. The Khepri Sons chant. Oh no.
Oh no, they have it.
Oh no.
I think we're getting a little overhyped here.
This
That's
was the
not
big
happening.
thing. They spammed this in chat last when the
You should be-
finals
you
were
should be
going on
chanting
and the
Goat Boy.
semifinals.
Oh,
That's
really?
what they were. They would spam chat last season. Yeah, and the things I'd done it all last season. Yeah, Rube.
I just want Goat Boy chance.
I'm gonna at everyone again, by the way, because this is. Where is streams? Okay.
Oh, Liam takes a tower shot. Oh my. Getting a little overconfident. Coda actually gets a great gank from NMR to pick up Meaty. No
I wonder
way.
if this is a server issue.
For the people wondering why there's so many pauses, Yuri DC'd in the first pause, and now Meaty Man DC'd. So Smite's a perfect game, guys.
I'm still astonished by the pluck on Sobek.
the
I'm still not
level
can't
one
get over
plug.
it.
Dude,
Just
dude, my
the
hands are
guard-
shaking.
Yeah,
Holy
My heart
moly.
rate is going. Like,
Jeez.
it's insane. I've never seen it, and there's a first for everything.
Yeah. Why not pull something spicy out when you need?
You know,
one to
Goat Boy's the type of guy to put 3 levels in his pluck. Just saying. Off the rip.
Oh, another Apollo pluck, and I don't think he has beads up.
You should be able to get out. You should be able to get out. He's not in danger. Should be able to pick up the
Big thing I
Scorpion
think
here.
The big thing for Khepri Sons here is right now. Can you go back to items real quick so I can see the? What's the timer on? Apollo does have beads back up. They need to get those beads out. That way, right when Cupid hits 5.
I
you
don't
know,
think we
when
give him a
Apollo
free
doesn't have ult.
Scorpion. Oh, it's too late.
I think they need to get beads out of Apollo here, which would be huge. Which I think they might.
And
There's the
he does
beads.
get the beads.
There's the beads. So as soon as Cupid hits 5 here, he needs to just instantly ult this Apollo because he has no escape for that not being level 5. The late beads out of Bonsai, by the way. If you
Good
didn't
choice
notice
for Khepri to back off there. They didn't want their middle and jungler to rotate on that purple buff, so good play by them. I did not go aggressive there.
I also think they don't want a Pele in their butthole, which is probably part of that one. Cupid should hit 5 off of this wave here, and I think he can make a play if Bonsai pushes up a little too far. Bonsai with beads still down for 120 seconds in that duo lane. Oh my. See this? They still have that 2 stack over there. Cupid has hit 5. He has hit 5. This has got to be a play coming out from him here.
And let's go over to the soul lane. I think there's going to be about to be a gank in the soul lane.
There is.
No, he's only level 4. He's just going to get out for free.
Come on, Cupid. You know his beads are down. You know he's not 5 yet. This needs to be an ult. Right now, Cupid. This needs to be an ult on Apollo. Just right now.
Yeah, if I'm Telly, I would definitely have went in aggressive, go for the ult, for
Yeah,
sure.
now Apollo has a getaway for that ult, and it's no longer as effective as it would have been.
Listen, Telly, if you listen, I don't care if you missed the full ult. I want you to just ult.
I mean,
And
Apollo
Sobek in
honestly couldn't
pressure.
do
Go,
much there.
boy, get out!
Link coming up.
Might be a Pele kill here.
Yuri just out position. They should be able to pick up the payload, though. That's actually
Yeah,
huge.
that's a Pele. That's a Pele.
You might
for,
pick
you
up
know,
the Achilles
like,
here, too.
Support.
Zero is
doesn't
rotating
have
over,
ult.
though, so you should be okay. We'll pretend we never saw that.
And
Just
it's
lag.
And just off the mark.
We'll just
Well,
say
he
Zero
does
was
have
lagging.
ult here.
We'll catch up as a EU lag.
You lag. Might be nap time to Pete.
It was my
As
ping,
long
bro.
as you're awake, Rube. As long as you're awake, I don't care.
Just eat some crumpets, you'll be fine.
Eat some crumpets. You'll be fine.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Go eat a crepe or something, you European. I know that's French. Don't get on my head. That's why, like, my favorite thing is.
Oh, does he get the steal? Oh, so close.
Oh, I know, but he's in the UK. He's not. That's what I'm saying. Crumpets and tea is what it is. Ooh, Sobek looking to be a little naughty. Getting a little cheeky on Janice here. Might be out of position. Pele's looking to do some damage. Nope. Yeah, what is he leveling? Is he leveling his 3? Sobek. Okay. His 3. Yeah, okay. So his heal. Yeah. Which is what you normally would level. 3-man stack here in the mid lane. Nemesis is coming up to kind of even it out if they do choose to force the pressure here.
You say normal, like he didn't get his pluck level 1.
So we do see Bonsai Joe going for the trans build over the Berserkers. I think Joe wants to fly for a little while.
You think?
I think so. He wants to become an angel for the day. And we actually see a Gam coming up from you. They actually have no wards. This could be huge. And Bonsai Joe just playing so safe. Actually, they do see the Achilles. I want to see the Nemo.
Achilles. That is a dead Achilles.
Nemo
Get the
should
pluck
come out
before
right
the ult.
away.
No. Oh, pluck after the fact. Still gets the kill. Nope.
Nope, the Giannis portal.
That pluck had to
More of a
come up
misplaced.
3 ults.
I wish. Yeah,
That
I
is
wish
a
we
lot of
saw
ults.
that. Yeah, I wish we
Ults
saw that
are-
Nemo right away.
Oh, yeah.
Probably would have been a kill.
Actually, there was a gank in right lane. Look at that. Cabra and Pele have both ults down. So technically, it was 4 ults for 2 for no trade in the favor of Khepri Suns there. Because Achilles ulted, Janice ulted, and then over there in the... Oh, Sobek looking for some naughty plays here. Trying to be a cheeky boy going in. Put some pressure on this blue buff. They do know it. Now they know it's up. I think Nem and KA are going to come here right now.
Oh boy, almost
Hit
with the
that
kill.
block right into Nem.
Oh,
That's huge.
Should be a kill.
Yep, that's a dead
Cancel that
Cabra. Huge.
phenomenal.
Huge
play
play
by
from
Goat
Goat Boy there. Yeah, that was that's crazy plays. Knows that blue buff is coming up, makes the play onto it, and allows that kill.
I'm
to
telling
be
you,
done.
MVP Goat Boy.
He has the gigantic lead at this point. He's just looking at back camps.
He doesn't even really have that big of a lead. He's only... Yeah, they're both level 7. Cupid just farming. Achilles checking it out, seeing what's going on. Janison, nope, not in any trouble. Just chilling in the mid lane. Yeah, what do you guys think about how this game's going so far? Game's looking like it's going to be coming out here in the duo.
You know
by
what?
the
They're
way.
actually surprisingly not that much ahead than I thought they'd be. Alden's actually doing a really good job just keeping up the farm. If you look at the level differences, only the carry has really ADC as a level up. Everything
Solo
is
has
about even.
Solo
Oh,
has
Solo
two.
has 2. Okay, definitely really good job then. The gold difference is not too much. 1.5k. It's not like the craziest lead, but it is a good amount of lead. I just want to see them pressure more. They have Scorpions up. This should be easy Scorpions for Khepri Suns. I want them to start grouping up around those, get some picks like they try to pick the Achilles. If you go back to the other fight, they're looking for the Nemesis. No, they're gonna actually stop the Nemesis. They gotta dodge quick. They're gonna be a gank
Going
going
here
on to
onto
the
KA.
Arthur. If we can get switch over to the Soul, but no, great job for Liam to realize and back off of the play. He's just so ahead. It's gonna be very hard to gank him.
Yeah, I don't think he's killable at this point in the
Oh
game.
boy, just need to be very
Unless there's a
careful.
Huge team
This is
fight.
this could be actually a very good fight for Khepri, but they're just letting Goat Boy take so much damage. They need to help the man. Good dodge coming out from
Minutes, the
Goat Boy,
Achilles
missed
roll.
by Sub Killer. They should fall here. Just so much damage coming out. Late Janice, late Apollo, all coming out
That
too.
Apollo's dead in the water. Oh,
All
look at that
in, just
rotation
so-
though. Look at that.
All
That's what I
in,
was
just
talking
so
about.
late on the rotation. This is such a big win for Khepri Suns. Now we have Telly over here. He's gonna secure
Janice
the
might
tower.
Oh, they didn't get the Janus to stop the back, and they are going to get a free tower out of it, as they do know Apollo
Will
is
Telly back or
still
keep
there.
pushing? If I'm Telly, just keep going, Telly. Keep going. No, he decides to back off. I don't like this play, but he's just trying to
He
be
still gets
safe
a little
here.
bit of tower damage. I can understand it. He might even
Here,
take it down all the way.
Telly, if you're
Nobody's
listening,
going to defend it.
if you're not going to get the tower, at least get their Scorpion. Strip the farm. Get the Oracles, their Scorpion. You want to take as much farm away from the enemy as possible.
For
He's
that
got to do
rotation.
either or right there, yeah.
Now Apollo comes back to lane, not missing that much farm, although Cupid does have that 2-level lead. Apollo does still have beads, as he didn't get it burned out last fight, so Cupid is not going to be as good as it should be, but a Sobek gank here might pull those beads pretty quickly.
Let's see what happens here.
I think
Doesn't
they
have
know
blink.
T1 being
Triple
so
coming up.
low, though, it's not securable to go back and.
Oh,
Good.
that's a bad
Blink
Apollo.
and a
Oh,
miss
the
from
miss
Goat Boy.
block.
They need to run. Goat
Bit of
Boy's
a
dead
punish
here.
coming here.
Goat Boy is definitely a dead man. There might be a double kill, actually. Nope, Goat Boy just dead. And Cupid might die too. Missed the knockup, gets the Pele ult. And yep, they actually end up picking up the carry over that. That's actually a huge play. And Cupid, Meaty Man turning into the Cupid. I don't know if that was the right play. Meaty Man's gonna fall here as well.
That's just
Misplay
a
coming
on the
out
side
from
of
them,
Khepri.
yeah.
Mhm.
Free Scorpion coming out for Khepri, or for All In because of that. How are you feeling so far about this game, Boomy? What are you thinking?
I could definitely tell this is a confidence game for Khepwi Suns. You know, they came into this with the hype of game one. You saw the 2 kills right at the beginning of the game. I think they just need to keep this energy and still, not follow in too hard like they are. But overall, it's looking good for both teams. Just All In playing safe with NMR in the jungle now, and King Arthur putting in the work in solo lane. Just can't wait to see the mid to late game.
Yeah, I feel that as well. Just kind of ride that momentum that they had from game one and carry it into here. A good Sobek pluck might be the fate of Cabra here. Put him down, but we will see. Nothing coming out of it.
Looks
Achilles
like they're
here to
pulling
kind of
out,
relieve that pressure right there off of that solo lane. Cabra with the Vamp Shroud should go to lane and get some heals here, but no, he's going to go and secure his own blue buff instead with the Pele, split that farm, and then back. He's going to lose tower for that now because Achilles is leaving. So that's a free tower in the way of Khepri Suns because nobody's defending it. Okay.
I don't think the tower goes down. I think it'll be 1
It's going to
HP.
be close. It's going to be really close. Yeah, that's one basic away.
I think Liam's just gonna come in and give it a nice little love tap.
Or let the minions.
The minions will kill it
Might go
anyway.
steal back farms. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a free tower for Khepri there. That shouldn't even happen. I'm surprised. Yeah, look at that. And then now the duo lane tower as well is 1 HP. So that could be a huge gold swing in favor of Khepri Suns there and allow them to take this Gold Fury maybe.
Coming out on the Apollo. Good,
That's Apollo
good
dash.
recognition for not using beads there.
Sub killer looking in the back.
Sub needs to realize he's not in the soul lane and he is 4 levels down on Cupid. Now 3, but Big, you're definitely down on that one.
I do think
He's used.
that
I think he's used to his one ability doing like a quarter of the person's HP, but it's not the case in this role.
Rushing Sov, which I think is a little
This
spicy
is a really
here.
good pickup. Oh, Yuri just took too much poke there. They're all gonna dive in. Cupid Alta zone. And they actually
That's
good
good
Nemo
Achilles.
on the Achilles. Can they catch up? Good slow. Great Janus
That's a dead
portal.
Apollo. That's a dead Apollo. Apollo beads down.
They're all split up. Cupid should be dead too. I don't know if the Apollo dies here, but no, just a free pick coming out. They're all over the place in this fight. Liam is
Yeah, I
back
think-
by himself.
Khepwi's just too split there, not picking targets.
Oh boy, should fall. Great knock up. I don't think he's gonna survive this. Another Cupid ult coming out. Good Cupid ult. They might be able to pick this. Great Achilles pick coming out. Pele NMR is 1 HP and he gets out of dodge.
Oh, Pele needed to die for that. Just had to. Uh-oh, Janus looking for the spice
Ooh.
here.
Doesn't get
Almost found it.
You're the only person I've met that says spice like commonly.
Spice. Add a little bit of.
Jeez, what do you want him to say? He's looking for some cinnamon over here. Like what?
Yeah.
Some sugar.
Some sugar, spice, and everything nice. Free
Oh,
gold
no.
fury in the way of
Almost
all
correct.
in as we're saying that.
This is such a big pickup. Will the Cupid
Cupid-
realize his
Cupid
dash
dashing.
and Cupid? No, I don't know if he had his dash, but
He had to
That's
dash
definitely
for that.
valid.
Could have been an Apollo pick. Oh, that would have been huge.
I do think Cupid dashing there though doesn't let him get out fast enough. So playing safe there isn't terrible.
it's not too bad. But I would prefer, at least if I'm dashing, I'm getting either the gold or I'm getting a pick. One or the
What
other.
I do like is Cupid keeping that T1 up because Paulo's playing safe. He can't go into his tower.
One thing, he
Yeah,
just
if
needs
I'm,
to love
if I'm
that.
in here, I just, ult Apollo. He's got his beads down. That should be called out, but nope. Again, just playing the safe route. He's not really playing Cupid like you need to play him. Like, when you have beads down as Cupid, that is a free kill, just walking into lane with you. I mean, probably need to poke him out just a little bit, but literally, when they don't have beads, you either force ult, and you force Apollo out of there at low HP, or else, you get a kill. There's really no in between there.
So here's my question
Else
for
you-
you guys. Meaty Man has turned into the Cupid every single one of these fights.
He's fed, that's why.
Gigantic.
It's just the ults just have not been beneficial. If I'm meaty man, I'm going into the Pele or the even the Arthur or the Nem.
If your question was going to be why is he turning into Cupid, just look at Cupid's build. Cupid has 3 items complete right now. When everybody else, I guess Cabra has 3, but that's, cheaper items. But Cupid's just the highest level, the most fed, the most gold. He's just really just the biggest capability of bursting out right now.
And Fields of Love is an amazing ult.
Yeah, that is a good ult to have 2 of. Ugh, don't like that.
Meaty's got to work on those transformations. The Janus was the right call there. Could have easily got a dodge there.
I think. Uh-oh. Why are you Sanctuary very early? Huh.
Nemesis coming in to pick.
Man, Coda's just looking nuts on that Janus right now, just getting out every single time.
All in, really turning these fights, but Khepri getting the pluck with Sobek, and
Seeing Janus, well, you gotta be diving him right now.
absolutely, and I think they get the pick on Subkiller here. Yeah,
Ooh, it's gonna be close. Nope, no such luck.
0 pushing out that.
Maybe sticking around a little too long. There is 5 here now, but maybe they know. No, they do not. KA falls. Just sticking around too long. Man. It just seems to be the issue time and time again. Khepri Suns makes a good play. They kind of stick around, they do some damage, and then they just keep following. Just keep that W key on them when they shouldn't, and they get punished over and over again for it.
I truly do believe these team fights are revolving around that Giannis portal to get in and out. As you see, they stick around too long, and Giannis is keeping them in this safely, at least.
Rube, did I forget there's an enemy team? No, I didn't. Just literally look at it. Who else would he turn into? I mean, Janus just hit 16. Cupid's the highest level in the game, easily.
And his ults, like I said earlier, Fields
Yeah.
of Love creates a lot
Janus
of
ult,
impact.
I think right now, anybody else he'd turn into would be Pele. Because right now, Pele
Yeah.
is getting up there.
Or even a King A. King A is not great, but
He doesn't have the burst that you need when you're switching as a mage. I mean, of course, like if you're zoning or something, you're doing something different. Everything. That's the thing about Morgan, that you can kind of fill the gap whatever your team needs.
exactly. We'll poke out
Again.
right, pushing King A under T1. You see some sieging on the Fire Giant side.
Probably gonna look to pick up Scorpion here. Might come free.
Oh, Achilles going in. Subkiller playing solo role.
I think he's just looking to get poke on Morgan there, which
Yeah.
he did do. You know, got her down 25% of her HP. That's huge. She can't really come back into the fight for free now.
If I was Khepwi, I might have turned him down there, but you know, overall, they're sieging up on the right side of the map, looking for this Scorpion. Each team is.
Yep, they've got to match that Apollo split push, which is the biggest thing. I feel like KA should have gotten... Yeah, KA did get TP. This is the one game you need to get TP. That way you're forced to match that Apollo and you can TP back into a fight that he leaves you from.
Yeah, especially Giannis as well, being able to move so well with his team.
How much map coverage coming out from the entire team all in here is stated. They're going to push down this T1 probably. Khepwi's not going to give it up for free, though. They're probably looking at this Oni Fury now, which maybe... Oh, come on, Cupid.
Oh, Fields of Love to zone him out, and looks
Huge
like he's
Fields
got a
of
way to
Love.
live. Yeah, gigantic. We see 4 left on purple, and Khepri Suns is coming right into this.
Pele ult for Cupid ult, but I know they wanted that Cupid ult down for this Oni
Yeah, for
Fury
sure.
here.
Oh, Sobek plucking the Apollo down. Apollo ulting
Apollo
up,
ult down
get
as
out.
well. He has to at least back.
NMR pick. See a huge fight happening here on Gold Fury. Giannis ult hitting 3 members and Subkiller missing the ults, but we see relics being popped and now Bracken creating space for Coda. Fields of Love coming out, and wow, an intense fight. Yeah, like that Cupid ult's another huge Cupid ult there.
Oh, still in the air,
Morgan.
just getting vision. I really like this play from Bonsai here.
Big.
Working
Yeah.
is just a moving ward. He knows he's too low to go back in, or not. He's gonna come join his team here.
Securing that. Now grabbing the Oni Fury. We see King A kind of looking, feeling confident, probably going into this.
Might be able to pick up a pick on the Achilles
King A.
here.
Yep. King A's going in. And
Oh,
we
and
see
does
All-In
secure the
securing it.
gold.
But they
Lee with a
lose
great
Pele
pick.
for it.
Should
Might
be able to
get
pick up
2
this
here.
Apollo 2. Good job from Meaty
Apollo
Man.
goes
They
down.
need to realize that
0.
sub is on the backside. Do they realize, no, they're just going to get the free back. They're going to have to look for a pick. Do they have enough to get this pick onto 0? His ability should be up.
I might see a Giannis portal here to get 0 out, but other than that, it looks, yep, there's the Giannis
Great
ult,
pick.
Giannis poke.
That's huge. That's a huge play. They need to
Gigantic.
get it. They need to push all the lanes off of those Oni waves.
Get
and
the
then they need to try
tower,
and
get
a
the
tower.
Scorpion,
Something.
steal buffs. Come on, boys.
Right
Let's
lane's
beat
gonna lose
something.
tower now to that Oni wave. Nobody's there to defend it.
Definitely a tier 2 push. If they don't want to get the tier 2, be safe. Do the Scorpion, get the waves.
Overall, you know, both teams giving their best right here. It's a good game. Game 2 is exciting.
No, they're not even going to go for the Scorpion.
This game overall has been moving really slow. Like, game 1 wasn't fast by any means. It went freaking 40 minutes. But
MMR just hasn't been looking too good this game.
I don't even think it's really him playing bad. I think it's just Khepri playing good, per
Yeah.
se.
Yeah,
I think
So
they're
that,
not
you know-
like you see it. He comes, time and time again. He comes into solo lane. He's looking for a gank on the solo laner. Well, Liam's back in his tower because he has you warded out. He's going to look for a pick on Link. Well, Link has him warded out. Link's back in tower. He goes in, vises Morgan. There's really not much you can do. Khepri's playing pretty safe here, just not allowing him to W key at him. And if he does, they kind of force the pressure on him and make it not free.
Like you guys were saying earlier, Cupid playing very safe with a gigantic lead. I think pressuring out that lead a little bit more early game would have been bigger, but Cupid's still not out of the game with his ult and his entire kit.
Yeah, I feel like he really needed to push that pressure a lot sooner because, just multiple times where I feel like he could have ulted and killed that Apollo. Apollo doesn't have beads. Apollo doesn't have ult. There's, multiple things that you can pull just from one ult. But,
Letting
it's
Apollo
just
come back into the game, is not ideal for sure. Coming down on King Arthur, we see hits being blown up on him.
We actually have Yuri come from the bottom saying he needs to be very careful he doesn't get collapsed on. Oh, he decides to go back to lane. Good call from not trying to go in there.
Look at that XP
Everyone
per minute
hanging.
from Link here. Oh my gosh. Link has just been farming. He's already level 20. That's huge.
That man knows how to farm. I'll give him that. It's insane.
Can we look at
Can we look at the starter item on Meaty Link as well after that? Which is that the one that gives you the movement speed? I really wish Link went to the.
No, Archmages? No, that's the damage one.
I wish he went the other route. I feel like the movement speed on Morgan is so strong.
Playing it huge. Look at gold now. Khepri Suns is caught up. They're within 800. Wait, is King Arthur a tree?
Yeah, that's his special. With that
Oh, is
skin.
that the new KA skin?
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is looking like a 5v4 here on Pyro. We know how Apollo has ult split pushing out. We're gonna see here King A just poking.
KA needs to be the one to match this Apollo, or Nemesis is going to do it instead. But KA does have that ability to TP in to make it so it's not a 5v4.
Oh, we have Yuri actually diving the Apollo here. Apollo all coming out. And actually on the other side of them.
Oh, got
no
stasis mode.
way we got
That's
stasis.
stasis.
Worst time to get stasis.
Mm-hmm. Did Pele just get that under tower? She did. Under T2.
Yeah.
Or
Tier
T1.
1.
Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
Oh, whoopsie.
All right. Well, while we wait for the fight to start up, anything you would change about this scenario right now, other than Meaty obviously being dead, for either team?
I'd have KA match the Apollo, not Yuri. I feel like Yuri's ult is kind of useless on Apollo. Doesn't really get the protections from him. It'd be much better used pulling the prots off of the Achilles or the Cabra and using him to her advantage.
Gigantic Apollo coming down in, being able to out-rotate the NMR. But we see a fight pull in for all in and Portal coming through. King A ulting down. Apollo's beads. Oh, Sub-Killer missed ult.
Okay, needs to get out of here. He might with just an inch of his life. Honestly,
Cab
not too
looking
much
to wrap
loss
around
there.
the T2. A blink. We know if Cab still has ult.
I do not believe he does.
Nope.
KA gets out. Just again, so much used to
Damn,
try
there's
and
a
get these
madman
kills.
getting out like that.
There's 4 ults up for Khepri Suns here. They could make a play
Should
here.
be a pick on the Pele out of position.
For sure. Oh, Cupid dashing
If
in.
the heart bomb is not a stun, it doesn't matter because that's a
Yeah,
death.
it doesn't matter. That's a
Huge
death.
play, misplay from
Go
NMR.
straight
Trying to go
for fire or
death.
gold here. They know they're on fire. This is just a free gold call. Hopefully, they don't have it warded out for the side of all in here because they could honestly pull that fire for free if they didn't know.
Such a
Janus is
big
gonna come
play
over.
coming out from Khepri there. Just you know what? All in got the pick and they were down a man and they covered. They just went too far for that King Arthur that match
They need
right
to
there.
confirm the gold for sure here.
Good
That
play
monster
getting the
Janus
beat.
beats, that's huge. That's huge for the next team fight because that Cupid ult now is going to ruin that Janus.
Oh,
See,
Liam needs to get
Janus
out
ult.
here. Should be okay. I'm telling, throw some autos at him. There you go.
There you go. Zoning autos.
Another
They don't need a
pro.
hit. They're just there.
Yeah, yeah.
They're one place they
Scare 'em.
can't walk now.
Who would want a pitchfork coming at him? Wouldn't be me. It's like that much. Like a devil's pitchfork, no?
Is that what he
yeah.
shoots? I thought it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it
still a
is.
love arrow with that skin.
With the devil skin?
That's a devil skin. Look. See these autos?
Look.
Telly feeling naughty.
Look, you can see it in his hand.
Naughty, naughty.
All right, we know
Overall,
clearly.
That last fight, I think grabbing the pyro and the gold, I mean,
Gold
the
is even
all-in
for this
grab,
next
yeah.
fire giant fight. Gold is all squared up. This is going to be the
Exactly.
fight right here. This will decide who takes the lead right now. Or it might even stay the same. There's a nice tree running down, clearing wards. Huge plays from the tree.
That's the new King Arthur. That's the new King Arthur skin.
Yep.
Oh,
Of course
King
he
A.
has it.
Yeah.
It's the Green
Have I-
Knight.
If I'm all in there, I let KA back. I let him back in front of me because I know that there's only 4 people there.
I think that was
Actually,
just
no, he might be back in a match Apollo. One of them needs to.
Once again,
I don't know if
good
they know he's
played by
pushing it.
Bonsai Joe. This is the correct play with the Apollo.
Absolutely, he's split pushing like a champ, trying to get
I'm
this
KA. I
pressure.
just TP over there. Nope, they're gonna match it with a Nem yet again. Then Apollo's just gonna ult over yet again. But he does get the tower for free.
See this twice. Apollo coming in. They're gonna start a fight up if correctly.
They're gonna go straight for Fire Giant here. They're
Apollo's
getting
getting
coverage,
pushed over.
using as a moving ward, seeing what's going on. They're gonna go for this fire. Waited a little too long, I think, to pull this because now Nem is back in the fight. Yeah, they can't pull this now. Now it's just a 5v5 fight over here. Ooh,
Wrapping
the
around.
stun off from Morgan. Janice ult down, hits Morgan. That is huge.
Huge. Getting the pick in the transformation on Meaty Man. Fields of Love, Cab ult's coming out, and this fight is looking like all in's cleaning up.
Yeah, I think that was just a lot of everyone everywhere. Morgan, of course, has that ability to get into the backline and do some damage, but with the missed ability there, just punished. Too much ward coverage by all in there and kind of punished him just for it. Forced that death.
King A coming in.
Oh, he almost got it. Now he's dead for it, though.
I don't know. I don't know if he's necessarily dead.
He might just buy a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
he's
dead.
got shredded out.
That's EFG. First fire giant of the game, that's EFG, too.
EFG.
Ooh.
Did
That
not feel
changes
like a
things.
30-minute match.
They might run it down here. Knowing
All
Liam's
in.
down for 50. Oh, boy.
So Rube50 in the chat asks, what die casters feel like both teams need to turn into a win, RN, because it's even AF.
Well, All In needed that. That's what All In needed. They needed to get the team kill for EFG for absolutely no one. You can't ask for something better than that. And I mean, it's crazy because look at the wards by Khepri Suns there, and just not a single ward on the map there for All In. So they didn't even know what was going on. Oh, they did have one right there on Greater Scorpion. They didn't even know what was going on. And still, just Khepri couldn't capitalize on it, having the ward coverage that All In didn't. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're really using this Apollo very well with that whole split push, ulting in, 5v4 fight on the biggest objective on the map, I think we need to see a little bit more hit on the Cupid ults, a little bit more targeting at least from the Khepri Suns to make these fights turn, because right now it's very jangled, split around the map.
Morgan might die here. Yeah, that's dead Morgan.
Total, Subkiller picking up the execution, but with his ult.
Yeah, that's looking like game here for All In.
Khepri has to do some hard defending on this.
The tree just watching.
Cupid's dead in the backline there to Cabra.
Getting the bird, and NMR getting another pick.
Game right there. They need to get rid of this global.
Yes. Alright, Titan looks like it's going down at 32 minutes and 40 seconds. Personally, I believe that game was all handed down on the win from the Giannis and the Apollo rotation and being able to objectively secure everything in outmatching fights. It just was intense how often it was a 5v4, or they sent the Nemesis to go clean up on a right T2 when really they had multiple chances to get over there different ways with TP or even a and Morgan ult.
Looking at KDAs, Yanis was 3-0. Yanis did not die once that entire game.
Nope, he was just being a pain, just going portal, portal damage, portal damage, portal damage, portal damage. That's all you got to do is Janus. I bet you look at his player damage; it's massive too.
Welcome
Yep,
to the life of a
24K,
portal.
highest on the team.
Yep.
That's all you do. You just stand around, throw your portal, back out, stand around, throw your 2, back out, stand around, throw your 2, back out, stand around. Like, that's all you do. Just over and over again.
So if you had to pick an MVP, who would you say?
Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough, that game.
For all in, I think Coda. If I threw one out, if I threw one out for Khepri, I'd say Go Boy.
The 0-4 Sobek you'd give the MVP to?
Absolutely. Getting
That
plugged
man
at
got-
level 1.
If we're looking at that game as what Khepri did to lose that game, it all falls on Telly. You know, Go Boy got him fed. He was so fed. At one point, he's 2 levels up. He's consistently above. Consistently, you know, he's the top guy in the game. You know, he's the one that everyone's got to be looking out for. And just, I didn't feel like he was doing enough. You see, there only 13K. You know, the only person less was Bonsai, who was split pushing all game with 8,700 structure damage. You know what I mean? It's just Telly needed to push his advantage a lot harder than he did, which I think is the reason they lost. And I mean, even looking at Link only did 7,400 damage last game compared to being their main damage output. You know, I feel like he has to be too close with Morgan. I feel like he can't play as safe as he should, especially against a team comp like that. There's just, you know, as Morgan, there's not much you can do. You get trembled, you're done. You can't even dash out of that because you have no dash. You know, you get stunned into tremble or something. Just not a very good pick into that team comp there.
Surprisingly enough, I saw a lot of missed Cupid ults from both the transformation Cupid and the normal Cupid. I think hitting a lot of these abilities could have changed just a few fights, not maybe the game itself, but you know, I feel like the comfortableness wasn't quite there on their damage, and on the other side of the team, it much was there.
So before we go to break and go into game 3, what if we looking at picks and bans for the next draft? What would you want to see changed by either team?
I'll let somebody else go first. I'm still thinking.
I honestly didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
But for the next game, for game 3, both teams have taken a game. What would you like to see during picks and bans changed for either team to help them have a better chance for game 3?
In picks and bans?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You know, of course I'd like to see that Apollo banned out. You just can't let him into the game. He's just too good with that global ult. The ability to split push, I really think kind of just ruined everything that you know, Khepri had going there. You know, they're trying to do these 5v5 fights and you know, he's over there split pushing. So you send Yuri over so Yuri's not able to frontline. For his team, he's not able to get damage onto the backliners and really force them out of that free casting ability. And, you know, part of the reason, again, Coda's 3-0. No one diving him, no one giving him the hands, no one going after him. I mean, you have Cupid ult, you have Sobek pluck, you have so many things to. I mean, you even have Liam with knockups and stuns, and you have so many things to kill a Janus with that comp, and just none of it seemed to go out because I feel like they couldn't get the damage onto him or see where he was all the time. And for them, it's got to be getting rid of that Apollo and just going back to what works for them. You know, Go Boy looked good on the Sobek. I personally thought Telly looked a lot better on the Heim last game as well, a lot safer of a pick, and a lot easier to hit that ult. You know, you hit that one ult and it's kind of there, but I feel like there was a lot of missed Cupid ults, as Boomy said, you know, coming from both Meaty and from Telly. So that's what I'm looking for.
For All In, I think All In is looking to try to run the same thing, out rotating and out, because in these team fights, they were definitely favored in All In because of just the numbers. And then for Khepri Suns here, I mean, simply put it, get Link on one of his main gods, and he's gonna tear apart a little bit more than putting out 7K player damage. But Telly, I know Telly's god pool a little bit because I play with him in another league, and Telly's great when he plays more aggressive too, and you didn't really see Telly play aggressive, surprisingly enough, with the Cupid when there was times he needed to. So I think you switch out some more comfortable damage picks, and you stop the more global effects like getting across the map and getting into lanes in the split push, and I think these team fights go back to where Khepri Suns wins, but All In made the chink that they needed for this game too, and we'll see what happens in game 3.
All right. Well, you heard it here. We'll see what happens in game 3. This is a 1-1 even set, and first set of the week. We're going to a game 3, and it's got me excited and honestly nervous since I'm playing later today. Excited for the rest of the sets this week. But stick around, guys. We got one more game to come up. We got one more game coming up. Just take a short break, and then we will be right back with the action. Stay tuned.
I've been told you can't forget where I've been once I have left. I wanna hear what that mark meant. There's nothing soft or nothing hard. Hate me or love me, I'll drive you wild. Let it all go, give it to me. I wanna hear you scream, scream out my name. I wanna hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. I need to hear you scream, scream out my name. I need to hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. Can't take for granted where I've been. Went through hell and back again. Scars on my mind, the bruises and skin. I lean on you when times get tough. When they drag me down, you pick me up. So let it all go, give it to me. I wanna hear you scream, scream out my name. I wanna hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. I wanna hear you scream, scream out my name. I need to hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. I need to hear you.
So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of fruit. So I'll end up dying slowly, rotting away. See, I just want to be able to climb without a fall, to get out of this maze and run. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Please strike me thunder. So I can be great. So I've come to the conclusion I'm just one man amongst thousands. In this world I'll load them, sure they'll do fine without me. The chemicals in my head don't work as yours, 'cause every piece of breath is a little bit of happiness. Every kind of love causes a little bit less regret. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Let me go under the water till I can breathe. Let me go up. 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 I'll be a superhero. I'll be a superhero.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. And I will only climb the mountain without your goodbyes, 'cause you're my life. If I fail and crumble, would you help rebuild this downfall and change the color of my falls? I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance, and I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be a superhero.
And we are back with picks and bans of Game 3. Welcome, everybody. And, guys, this has been one heck of a set so far. Thanks for answering,
I
guys.
agree. I agree. You didn't ask a question. You just said it's been one hell of a set.
We're all eating. We're all getting ready, fueling up for Game 3.
Yeah, I think we all got.
We're literally all eating.
I think we're all max.
All right, we got a Guam band coming out. Set, just the traditional. You don't want to give them to the other. Anyway, and actually, all in once again. Good band. Worked last time.
You think Khepri tries to pick up the Apollo for themselves here, maybe?
Possibly.
Yes.
No way they let it through to the other team. I mean, there's no way.
Apollo!
Okay,
There it
this
is,
the
let's
Apollo.
go.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Janus.
That's what I figured. But now All In gets. They threw that Thanatos pick, by the way, so they could get the Janus, and there's something else they wanted too. King Arthur. Yeah. I think that's a great pick and ban there from All In.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Super
like the
good.
Nemesis ban from Khepri. I don't like that.
I don't know. I feel like Neb's kind of annoying in the right.
I know
hands.
she's annoying, but I don't think she's first ban worthy right now.
Well, you should see NMR play Nem. I disagree.
I don't
Does he
think
go
you
Chiron
understand
squad?
that I play with that idiot all the time. I hate that troll. You know, he actually doesn't like to play Nem.
Well, he loves it. We play ranked together all the time. Trust me. His Nem's his best character.
It's actually Pele.
So, guys, I'm sorry.
I'm not cheesy watching. So.
I messed up the ban.
But,
I messed up the ban. It was a Raijin ban, not a Thana. Is that my bad?
Oh, I was wondering. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like 99% sure that was a throw ban. I was wondering. I was like, that's weird.
Mhm.
Fafnir.
Ooh,
Fafnir.
spicy, as Skeet would say.
Spicy.
I'm really liking the Khepri Suns picks here. Chernabog to counter up the Apollo rotation.
Hey, if there's a Fafnir, why do I feel like that's an Apollo jungle?
I think it's Kabrakan jungle.
Low key.
New man. Ooh.
So, why'd they pick up the Fafnir right now? I doubt Fafnir would have been banned. Why would they pick it up so early?
Maybe to get a counter pick on the last two.
Yeah,
picks is my
that's exactly
assumption.
why they picked it up. Yeah, they just want to hold the pick, see what they pick, so they want to pick their last after, just so they maybe can counter pick it and stuff like that. So you're just seeing what the other enemy picks right here, and then decide. It's not a bad pick.
I feel like that Cabra's a flex. It can play either support or it can play that solo lane, which is what I think
Or
is being
jungle.
used for right now. Or yeah, I meant for jungle, or I meant jungle and whatever. And I'm on
The
my camera.
Kamazots. Ooh.
I think All In kind of forgot the reason they were picking that KA from Subkiller this game, and I feel like they're about to get a mean reminder on why you do that this game. So,
Ares.
Oh.
huh?
Huh?
Cabra's
Okay.
jungle.
Ares solo.
That is spicy.
That's
Okay,
spicy.
Cabra mid.
I called it. Apollo
Cabra
jungle.
mid?
I called
No,
it.
it's gonna be Ares
No.
solo, Cab jungle, Faf solo, Faf support
And her
on her
mid.
duo, Apollo mid.
I think it's gonna be on her mid. Apollo duo.
I know Telly. That's my boy. He's gonna play the on her all day.
That is that's spicy right there. That's huh.
Athena.
Ooh, and an Athena. Oh man, their map presence all in has though is insane.
Yet again with the map presence.
Ooh. Apologize. I'm eating.
Me too. It's okay.
So, this is game 3, right? And this is the comp Khepwi decides to go with.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta switch it up a little bit. Something unexpected to throw them off. You never know. You can. I've seen a lot of people lose to teams that they think they're gonna beat because they pull out something that they weren't expecting. You know, I feel like Khepri knows that if they play the game that All In, the way that All In plays it, I feel like they know they're gonna lose that matchup. So I think that they're going and they want to play their own style. They want to force All In into the style that they want to play. They want to make it a match on their terms. They want to make All In have to beat them, not them beat All In. If that makes a little bit of sense.
So I'm a betting man, and who's gonna take a bet? I have Khepwi Suns winning game 3.
I'm not gonna take any bets because, I mean, you look at the comp, and I feel like All In has obviously looks like they have the better comp, but you never know.
I have Khepwi Suns slapping.
Something spicy like that coming out of Khepri here.
This looks so like a comfortable comp for them, like I said they needed, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Hercules MWP says, I will take that bet, Boomy.
All right, DM me. We're going to talk prices.
All right, I have. I don't like to place bets, but I think All In wins. It's just the fact that when you place things like Ares, you want big follow up, and I feel like you need. Yeah, exactly. You need like a strong maze to follow up on Ares ults and stuff like that. They don't have anything there. That's why I get the idea of playing the Ares to counter Arthur, but I don't really like the Ares pick here.
All right, so I'm in game, so I can see what you guys can't. Let me show you guys real quick why I'm a little confused about what's going on. So you will see in just a second what is happening.
Liam on Ares, Yuri's on Kabrakan.
No, I'm talking red team. I'm talking red team. Is Sub going back to solo?
Yep.
I think so with that King Arthur.
Yeah. Sub is going back solo.
Okay, so 0 is going to be the sub then. Or support.
Support, correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Not sub, sup.
Yeah, so Telly is on the Apollo. It is what I thought. Yeah, and her mid, Apollo solo, Fafnir support, Cabra jungle, Liam taking Ares into the solo lane. Now, I think Inamar is going to know this here. Can you look at builds really quick?
Yep.
I have Hercules DMing me. I didn't think he actually
So Kama, oh no, they're not going to do the start. I figured they might try and do that gank level 2 start because.
So
honestly, I feel like Kama's going to blink.
I'm curious if the try and start because I think just Death Tolls is just so strong right now.
He might get it later, but Kama's definitely going to try and push into the. Wait, did they do the. Oh, Cabra's doing the start.
You should go to the middle lane. I think this will be a gank. Oh, but he does go to the mid camp, so.
He does show himself on the map here. He should
I don't
not
like the
have
fact
done
that he just let them solo the mids. Good play, blinking in. The issue there was I wish Meaty just went in, like forgot the one creep or whatever, but he doesn't hit 2 off that.
Ares dies off of that gank.
Oh, he's got the blinky. Does he have the blink
Kama's gonna
back?
blink.
No, his blink's already got used.
Whew, spicy. No first bloods yet, and 2 level 2 ganks, so that's kind of spicy.
Definitely misplay on meeting. I don't know how he lost so much pressure to the Janus there. He should have been just very behind, just not that behind, just a little bit. But he literally finished the back archer as he has finished the mid camp, so a little confused there.
Alright guys, I'm messaging people. Alright. Oh, the on her mid, okay.
So what lane are you looking to exploit if you're Khepwi Suns? Because as you said, they've got tons of map pressure. Where are you
Duo for sure. Duo for sure. Solo Arthur is just a very hard gank, but if you look over the solo lane, there is some spicy stuff going on. They tried for the gank. He has no mana. Yuri had no mana there. Let's see. This might be a solo kill for Sub. Yep.
And it is, yep.
Rough. There's Subkiller doing Subkiller things on KA. Man. I'm already burnt out from the first 2 games.
I'm just so full for my snack.
You got full off of a snack?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, my double bacon cheeseburger midday snack. Just so full.
I just had some cashews and cheddar cheese, keeping it classic, you know.
And that filled you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Subkiller's about to dominate lane. He's against an Ares, and he just got that first blood gold, so he is about to be one fed cookie if they do not shut him down here pretty quick.
I think Liam will get that upper hand mid because, you know, Ares early isn't going to come out insane.
You do
What's the
see
start on
Arthur
Ares?
did go for the beads here, so I like that start out of him.
Sure.
Very, very safe, knowing that there is going to be a lot of CC coming out from the side of Khepri Suns here. But I feel like once Camo is out, they need to just dive him. Just instantly kid him. You know, Ares ult, Cabra, stuns, Cabra, this, and her pillar, you know, and her, I forget the name. What's the pole name? Forget the name of the one, or the two, whatever it is.
No idea. Oh,
Oh my
Arthur.
gosh, that
Taking
King Arthur
him.
damage.
Whew.
Dude, that's just ridiculous. That's what auto attack canceling will do for you.
That's what happens when you play nothing but King Arthur.
See a little tension here on these side camps in mid.
I do like that Allen's not going to let them go for free here.
No, not at all.
We have a gank coming out from. No, he's too worried. Yo is just a safe man. MR actually picks up
NMR getting the
Liam.
pick. Oh, Cab coming in. Oh, good wall by Cab.
Oh,
good
huge
stuff.
stun.
That
ult
was
from
insane.
There should be a
That
pick on
is
the cab
huge.
here as well.
Get the pick on the Cab. And
If
man,
KA doesn't ult,
son,
they're
jungle.
probably both dead. That is a massive KA ult.
Gosh, Subkiller, why are you so good?
Why are you so good? Stop. Stop being good. You troll.
Played against him, and I can back that up to say he is one dirty cookie.
Oh yeah, it's not fun. And now that guy that I said was probably going to be a fed cookie off of 1 kill, now he has 2 assists on top of that, and lane pressure, and 2 levels onto an Ares. That is a very fed cookie now.
Yeah, the area's not the play here. I like the
I
idea,
mean-
but it's very reluctant on you hitting every single chain, so.
You aren't Deathwalker.
Well, as I said going into this game, I said they're going to learn really quickly why they've been picking KA and taking it out of Subkiller's hands, and they're finding out right now. 3 kills all coming in the solo lane off of that KA pressure from Subkiller. Huge.
Ooh, C3 coming in down in mid. And playing safe under the T1, farming up, and KA getting the ult off for Ares,
oh my
just
gosh,
looking to
look
kill.
at his damage.
Oh,
Another.
Oh, there's an Ares ult though.
That's a good
Bringing him
play.
right
Should be a
into
solo
him.
for Liam right here. He missed it. Oh no, he missed the
oh,
chain.
no.
Needs to hit that other chain. If he hits that chain combo, he's dead there.
What's in it? They're looking for this gank on King A though. King A backing up
No,
fast, and I think they dive and put the cab ult on him. I truly do. There's a cab ult, but just missed. The Athena ulting in on the King A, and Subkill. Ooh, Giannis ulting in. Cam rotating in high, and this is gonna be a turn fight.
It's a dead Ares. Nope.
Blink and Giannis just putting in work.
No
Giannis
other
slow
miss.
and Anna though.
Good Fafnir ult coming out. Not gonna get too much. Actually, if you see Apollo rotating in on the ultimate,
rotating
that
in.
might
That's
be
a huge
big
ult right here for
Apollo.
Apollo. That's gigantic. I
Should
think
be
this
able to
might
get
turns
2
if he
here.
can. Oh man. Ooh, on her, getting the pillar pin. Cam going up, Telly
Huge.
taking him down, and we just see a churning bog and a low health, low mana Apollo, and they get the
This is
turn.
Elliot.
Khepri Suns
Janus
playing
is here.
it
They gotta be
off.
careful. He might be going for a pick here. They do know where he's at now. If Cab has Blink, which I think he does. No, he just used it. They might be able to catch him here. Janus has no mana.
No,
I think
he's
they
out.
know
He's
that.
out.
He's out for sure. Khepri Suns saying no, no, no right there.
Using that map pressure to their advantage. That is huge.
They're doing what the Apollo did last game, and that's what we like to see.
All right, but they only have one Apollo. The other team has an Athena, a Chernobog, and a Yanis.
That rotation's big for Telly just because the fact that he got 2 kills off it. I wish Yuri just gave him that 3rd kill, let him get fed. I think those games really relying on Telly's ults and just having the Chernobog rotate late because now he's just fed out his mind. He should have, I think he has enough gold to back for Berserkers after this buff and wave. So he should have enough, yeah, he should have the power spike right here. Which is enough right now, so.
Ares kind of coming back in level. He's not 2 down, and he's, King A's not as big as he once was, so kudos to them for getting Ares back in this game.
That being said, it's still an Ares against a King Arthur. Looking at the graph, still fairly even. I know it's still early in the game, but it's still fairly even as Camazot's...
Oh, it should be a pick on Yuri right here. Great play. This should be a Scorpion call right after this.
For sure.
Such a good pick. Just the Kraken just has not been working too well for them.
Can we go back to the item screen?
Oh, yep.
So it's him going to your Deso for the Kraken. Everything trans coming now online for the Onhor. Once he gets it stacked, it'll be big. I just haven't seen too much coming from Meaty Man this game.
Yeah, I feel like he's not doing as much on the on her as he could be. I mean, he is 0
Should be a kill on
He's
the
been a part of every
Ares.
kill. Yeah,
Great
just too
pick.
much
Yeah,
damage.
and Ares ult coming out. Cab looking to maybe... Yep, back off.
So here's my question for you guys. You already touched on the on her and Transcendence. He finished his boots before Transcendence.
Yes, that's the play. You
That's the
have
play.
to. You have to finish boots as a mid laner. Rotating is essential, especially with the globals. If he's rotating with no boots, it puts his team behind. And on top of that, if he ever goes into the jungle, he dies because he has no boots. So you have to go always.
Almost
Apollo
every
XP
role
per
you should be
minute.
finishing boots for sure.
Look at how fed Apollo is. 600 XP per minute almost. That is just nuts.
The only role you can get away with without going boots is literally just carry as a carry. You can just rush devos or trans or whatnot. But other than that, it's just not worth.
Even then, you still go boots like majority of the time.
Some people rush devos. It really depends on the lead.
Yeah, true.
Everyone's just running the same build. I see in carry lane, the berserkers into the boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny that they nerfed
Be a kill
Berserkers.
here.
And
Made it
everybody's
worse.
starting to build it first.
Well, no, like, because it was already a thing, but they nerfed it. You know, they, is he going to come down on the same spot? No, he's going to go to Honor. Oh, if he hits that pillar, that might be a kill.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost huge. But no, like, they nerfed it, they made it worse, and they made it cost more, and it's still that good of an item that it's the first item in everybody's build. Just think about how crazy that is. Paulo needs to ult out here. Fafnir's dead. Save your loss.
Yep, and on her looking around, and they pull
Great
him.
damage.
Pulls the giant.
Wow. Told me eat my words. Said fuck you. I'm fine. Said I'll take my kill. Thanks. Oh, maybe sticking around a little
Alright.
too long. Punishing Janus though, maybe.
Punish.
And
He does
Yuri with
getting
a
the pick on
huge pick.
Giannis. Huge. Oh, but we see Cam chasing down the on her.
You got the Impaling
and
no
shuts him
abilities
down.
left.
We see Liam in right lane fighting.
Blink up in 3.
Yuri should fall here.
Did he just lag ahead? That's what it looked like for a second.
The King A ult down in mid, and they get the pick on Yuri.
You actually go Spear of Megasro. Very interesting. Just the difference right now is just literally the leveling from the solo lane. Why All In is a little bit ahead right now because of that. Just the Ares just has not been it for them.
And that is a pause. As Goat Boy DCs.
Next, it's gonna be Link.
Isn't that what happened in, what was it, game 2?
Yeah, it happened in game 2 and 1 actually.
Servers have just not been kind to Goat Boy and Meaty Man Link. So looking at the
Overall, you go.
No,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask overall, who do you guys think if we make it to late game, what team takes it?
Are you saying like an even late game? Like if at
Like a fair late game. You know, only one
Like
or two
within-
levels
within-
departure of each role.
like when within 1,000 to 2,000 total gold?
Yeah, more or less.
Man. If everyone's dead even, I feel like if played right, I feel like Khepri can. You know, I feel like they really can take it. But that's if everything's pulled off perfectly. You know, like Brown was saying earlier, I just don't feel like they have the follow-up for all of that CC that they have, you know, which, I mean, I think they're going to be holding them still a lot, which is going to be huge, allowing these carries to really get some damage off. Ares is dead yet again, just trying to clear his own blue buff, but he can't because, you know, KA kind of busted when in the hands of Sub-Killer. How about you? What do you think? Who do you think wins late?
All In for sure. Just Ares falls off late game. Also, so does the Honor. Janus really prevails late game, especially paired up with Athena Taunts. It's just their comps is way better. I get the idea they're trying to do, but they're just not setting up with a Fafnir. It just their peel, it's just non-existent for them in these fights. Their carries are just gonna get destroyed in their backline, and Liam's just gonna get blown up. No escape, no way to get away. He's gonna go in and just die every time.
Understandable.
It's just really, if you look at this comp, it's just really no peel. You have one hammer stun from the Faf, really.
And a cab will stun too.
And the cab's not even peeling. He's going in, diving their backline, so
Exactly.
they literally have nothing.
Ooh, Apollo ult coming down on the Cam ulting to save his life. And we see a Chernobog ult, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Athena rotating in. And we look like we got a big fight happening in middle. King
Ares
A.
missed the chains yet again. Those would have been huge in this fight right now.
Next giant transformation. Athena ulting in on the King A. King A grabbing some pressure. They look like Khepri is backing up under this T1, but Faf is not going to make it out with his life.
Once again, Ares pull into no damage. And Janus just hit 3 with the ult, so... And 3 with the unstable. And gets
Ooh, the portal by Giannis coming in. They're diving the T1. And we're going to look like we have another kill with Coda. And yet running under T2. Blink coming up by Cam, picking down on her. And that is a triple kill from Enamar himself.
Here, baby.
Oh, yeah. Apollo with the Mez pulling down the double. Oh, just the single.
Man.
Still not exactly entirely worth why they go grab their back camps and that Scorpion. Maybe even taking a T1 and left.
Oh, 100%. They just don't like her because she's not played a lot. Now she's going to get played a lot because she does a little bit of extra damage.
I think
she
people
really
are getting
wasn't
ready for her buff.
Yeah, she was never really played ever pre, buff announcement. I mean, the only person I think I saw play her in a comp game was Doot. That was it. But But it's just, I mean, she's good. She's quality. That taunt is kind of nuts. And now you have a reason to level it first. You know, you can get a little bit more damage on the side of the extra taunt time.
And
So
you know,
I
the
think
map
that's
being so
huge.
big with that global team comp, that's not bad as well, you know.
Yeah.
King A looking left, Apollo backing up. We see some grouping on this gold, and I'm pretty sure here All In is gonna grab
Just
it.
honestly, I just don't see how All In or Khepri Suns even comes back.
Gonna be rough. I mean, All In's gonna have to do a lot of things wrong, and Khepri Suns is gonna have to do a lot of things right. But we see Faf walking in, ready to throw his hammer at it, or at least wanting to. King A zoning him out, and I wouldn't be surprised if they pick him here. Oh, the leap over.
Yuri's just trying to get his farm up.
Turnaboggle.
Yuri should be dead here. Yep. If I'm him, alt the right lane. Just go for tier 2. Let's see if he does it. Or that too. I mean, I guess you got a tower middle as well. Just push us down. You can't be afraid to back here. You just gotta go. You gotta get these towers.
Gotta go. Yep.
And you can see all 5 on the minimap, so I don't think they're really worried. I just keep pushing down Ares
I would just keep pushing
Apollo.
this.
Yep. Faf defending way too high. Faf is, but transformating into his ult.
Oh, he's just dead.
Portal through.
If he dies here,
and
that's
we see him-
Phoenix. Yeah, that's dead.
Yep, and that's death on Goat Boy. Missed chain, unfortunately. You see some grouping on the left, Phoenix to defend the bird.
Yuri is up, and his blink is down. Ultimate is down too, so it's gonna be a rough defense.
Very doable for sure. Only being 18 minutes.
Janice all coming
Oda
down, hits him.
with a snipe. King A putting in the work.
You know, I'd say they push this or go fire here, but you know, Scorpion's still on the map.
Yeah, you gotta remember we're only 18 minutes into this game.
Scorpion
two
should
have
be
been
30
30 and 40. Yeah, definitely agree.
I feel like everyone sleeps on how good those buffs actually are for your camps. Enhanced red and enhanced purple are just huge. Chernobog. I like Chernobog's build here. Rushes the Keen size 3rd item because he's playing against such a tanky comp. And I wouldn't even be surprised to see an Executioner on the back end
Yeah,
of
there
that.
it is. He just got it
Yep.
too. He's just looking to get that attack speed off into his passive. I wouldn't even be surprised if he went Silver Branch for the power next. He probably has 2 point.
Max.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it's
because
gotta
he's
be
a
a Silver
passive.
Branch next.
Yeah. If he's going that route, it's going to be a Silver Branch where he could proc the whatever 66 power it's going to give, because it's going to give 33, I believe, with full attack speed and his passive.
Should be a dead
Dead
Ares
Ares,
and
yeah.
pig.
Like, why even waste the ult there, you know? You're just dead. Nothing you can do about that. Oh, there comes the first Scorpion at 20 minutes in the game. That'd be a Fire Giant if they had a kill already.
See All In coming in strong here. Oh, just picking the fight right now on their backs. On her ult. Out.
If I remember correctly, didn't Boomy say that's honor ADC all day? If that was his words, I know my boy. I know my boy
also-
Telly.
I
That's
knew that was
honor all
wrong.
day.
I called it.
Yeah.
that's just-
Boom,
I
you're gonna
know
have to eat
Telly
your words
loves
there.
honor
Nope,
now.
you
Telly
gotta
loves
eat your words
honor.
there.
I'll eat them, but you gotta know Telly loves honor.
Yep. Now there's the fire. Then I think they just run it down and then game here. Honestly, no contest.
He lost it in the fifth event.
I
It's
think
team
more of it
competition.
is Khepri Suns went 3 Guardians and didn't really, you know, if you're going 3 Guardians, if you fall behind, you're just screwed. You can't out damage, you know, low. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just game.
It was
two people
really
dying
hit or
for that
miss with their
fire.
team comp. They were going to come out insanely strong, or they were going to come out.
I think here they go push that T2, then back, and then, or I mean, they could back first. It's just right now they have the, right now they're fighting a 5v3 instead of a 5v5 when they all get back from backing.
And Apollo looks like he's opting into probably Executioner or Insize. Apologies.
I just really
Interesting.
don't like on her pick for Link here. Like I just feel like
Yeah, just his
he's
play
so
style does not work for him. He needs to be
Yeah.
when you play Honor, you have to play very aggressive the first few levels, and he just let the Janus out pressure him off the rip. So that put him behind, and then also just the early gank from NMR to put the Ares behind. After the Ares got behind, the snowball effect after that. Well, they definitely picked that because of that, but good question. It probably just comes down to what Yuri's God Pool is. Doesn't play like that.
Yeah. All right, we see him pushing left. Bird and Ares defending.
Look at that.
might
He just hit
stop
the
it.
Athena for 80 and auto. Like, it's not the best.
See Fafnir getting CC'd and Fafnir leaping out. Athena ulting into the King
Should
A.
be able to burn this Arthur.
And they're pressuring so hard their backline.
Yeah, they can't lose too much heroes. This is game.
Liam
They
getting a
pick up the
pick,
Athena
we're
kill.
trading with the Yuri, and let's see how this goes. Getting down Liam's dead. And it's a 3v4 here on the left. Low on all in.
If I'm all in here, I'm waiting on these Oni minions to push up
Exactly.
and give me that
They're just gonna
advantage
pull
on that
down
4-3.
these Phoenixes actually.
Yeah, just let the slow bleed take effect. Well, he might not be fine here in a few seconds. Pretty low. Nope, free Phoenix. Now they're gonna get that right tower. Oh no, they're going
Looking
game
like
here.
they're gonna try to push and tap Titan a little bit.
Yeah, Oni's gonna clear that alone. Maybe not.
Chernabog looking like to just take down that Fafnir with his kids. I mean, his kids and his executioner.
Big game right here.
Up ults, cab ults, Athena ulting into the King A. Athena coming down.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Coda with the sniper Rooney. We see Apollo just getting some poke in on the back line. Yeah, Honor's chucking missiles. Subkiller getting the pick on Liam, and it looks like they turned it on Telly.
That's game.
Yeah, that looks like it's game, boys.
Simply just lost in picks and bans. That's all that game was. At the end of the day, just got outdrafted. Or they outdrafted themselves.
Entirely agree.
Alright, stream. I'm gonna go talk to these guys. Thank you for having me. It was a great cast today. I'm gonna leave it off to Skeet and Boomy to finish this off, as I gotta do something really quick.
All right, no worries. Thank you, Brownside.
Yep. Anytime.
I'll talk to you later.
Just the two of us.
I
gotta go
say
NMR.
Subkiller.
I gotta go.
It's
NMR.
really hard because a lot of people performed very well, but taking over that lead in solo lane and taking over that lead in the jungle. For me, it's between Subkiller and NMR. So I stand there.
I think it could go either way, but I feel like NMR kind of capitalized on Sub being ahead in lane,
Yep,
and then
I definitely agree.
carried that to every single other lane with that pressure. Getting Coda ahead, getting Bonsai ahead, not allowing the other team to play the game, just shoving it to them all game long.
Oh, for NMR, I could tell you there was a lot of times it's like, oh, NMR has 4 levels. He blinked under T2. Leap. Turning a double kill that, like, I didn't foresee. I didn't see this happening. I just saw 2 people backing up, and all of a sudden, NMR's like, what's the tower going to do? I'm 4 levels up. So, like, NMR was really thinking a little bit ahead with that lead, and NMR plays off a lead. NMR is very strong with the lead, and when you have Subkiller with the lead, those two together just let the backline just let them do whatever they want because you got Giannis and Chernobog with so much mobility to get anywhere on the map. It's just letting those two do so much work. Is one of those two are the MVPs for sure. It's really hard to put one ahead of each other. Both games, exactly. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yo, Skeet, you're on mute, by the way, if you didn't know.
No, I know. I was letting you
Oh,
guys
okay.
kind of talk.
What do you got to say, Skeet? Let's hear your 2 cents.
I think games 1 and 2 were really good for both teams. I think game 3 would have been one of the same, but I honestly tend to agree with. I feel like they just kind of threw the draft that game 3. I
Mhm.
see what they were trying to do. They were trying to throw out a different comp. As I said, they were trying to make All In play their game, but letting King Arthur fall into Subkiller's hands, which they hadn't done all set, so they didn't really know. I feel like they. I don't feel like they've played against it that much. I don't feel like they knew why they were taking it away from him every time, and they sure learned. He's just an unstoppable force in laning phase, and then it carries on to late game when he plays that in lane.
Mhm.
Game 2 I think goes a lot differently if they don't get a Janus and an Apollo. They just, and even in game 3 they use their map pressure to their advantage. Chernobog, Janus, Athena going back into team fights. It's just they map pressure won the game. I think that's what won that set.
I just realized I was muted to the stream. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, but
Were you muted or was I muted?
no, I was muted to the
No, we were
stream.
muted for the
Yeah.
stream.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
everything we just said, they didn't hear.
No, everything you guys said, they could hear. They
Okay.
couldn't hear anything I said, so they didn't hear me praise Coda
Gotcha.
on the Yanis. Long story short, don't give Coda Yanis. That's all I gotta say. But but I think that All In has definitely found their identity in map pressure in these global alts, and it's a great identity because if you think of the four big ones, you think of Chernobog, Yanis, Athena, Apollo. A team can only ban out 3 of those, and if they do, they leave a bunch of other stuff open. So you're guaranteed to get at least one of those gods, which they have just proven they can play all 4. So they've definitely found an identity in getting this global pressure, this global alts, and you're guaranteed to get at least 1, possibly 2 or 3, like we just saw, in each game. And that's a little scary because if you do try and ban that out, you're just going to leave other really strong stuff open.
For sure. Are we wanting to bring someone in from All In by chance?
I mean, we can.
When you say it like that. I'm just...
We can. I can't.
There's no way to at All In because they're just.
Yeah.
There's no way to scroll it.
I'm correct, can't you move someone in here when they?
Maybe we
Available.
can. How'd you add them? I couldn't find that.
I added all in without putting the space, and it was just right there.
Oh, you can do it without the space. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, before we get into the interview, I just have one thing to say. This Khepwi Suns, the defending champs, three or four of these guys were on the championship team last year.
Just
three.
Just three.
Were on the championship team together last year, and they are down 0-3 this season right now. What has to change? What has to change?
I think they've just improved a lot. I mean, it just gave potentially one of the best, the best currently right now, probably all in as a team, a run for their money, more or less. They beat, the game one, they won all in. Dharmic Pillars, whatever their name is. They gave them a run for their money too. I think seeing further, they're just getting better with Telly, the pickup, and maybe not, working on what their comp is and like finding their, like you said, identity in these games. Definitely foresee a chance for Khepwi to come back. They're not out, and I don't take it past them that they're out of this.
I apologize for that.
All good, all good.
That played off my phone in my pocket. How you doing, guys?
Hey, welcome back.
What's up?
Welcome back to the Casters chat, which you are very familiar with. But second interview this season, two wins. You advanced to 2-1. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That was a very fun set, I will say. That was a very fun set. The first two games, I think I can speak for Boomy, Brown, and Skeet, that we were all on the edge of our seats waiting to see what was going to happen. It was so back and forth. And I wanted to know, like, what was your comms? Like, what was your mindset going through the game when you would win some and you lose some?
Yeah, game one, listen, I'm just going to say, we let Link free cast, and it turned out terribly. We had...
Almost like I pointed that out after the game.
I mean, none of us were listening to the stream, but yeah, we let Link free cast the whole time. We had an Arthur, we had a Xingqian, and we had a Ratatusker who just straight up ulted into me and Coda, and then we didn't have anything on the front line to kill the rest of the team. So, it was just a really tough comp situation. Zero hadn't played jungle in a while. When we were subbing him in, I was like, hey, like, you said you were kind of comfortable on jungle, like, but let's try it. And, game one, through and through, I don't think he did that well, and he was way more comfortable in the more tanky roles, and we saw that later on. So as you could see, every single game we had a different lineup. But game one, the loss was really on the peel, on the ability to try to kill that backline, that Raijin, that why can I not remember who Telly played in ADC game one?
Heimdall.
Heimdall. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, yep. That Heimdall. That we just didn't have enough to kill them in the backline while they had three people diving us, and then the people diving Coda and I. As soon as they got what they wanted, they turned around and finished the fight. Pretty much every time. It was the exact same formula every single fight. They executed it perfectly, and that's why they won game one, for sure.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then going from there on to game two and game three, you saw we banned out the Raijin. We focused a lot of our bans onto Link. We kind of got them on some things they weren't comfortable with, especially after I can't say enough about Yuri being able to just dive the backline on that Ratatusker ult as well. It felt like I couldn't do anything with him up in the air. But we banned his rat every game thereafter. We banned the Raijin thereafter, and it really paid off.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to kind of talk about Coda, because in my mind, if Subkiller and NMR weren't like popping off and weren't like the obvious MVPs of the set. I think that Coda, just for his Yanis play, would be an easy pick because he played that Yanis he played that Yanis so well, and I just want to know, was that something that you knew? Was it something that you were just kind of pulling out and it turned out to work, like Paul on Scylla? What was the mindset going into Yanis when I believe in game 2 at least the Nuwa was up. Why did you go the Yanis instead of the Nuwa, or other picks like that?
I think it was game 3 the new wall was available.
Oh,
But
okay.
even still, game 2, the Giannis was up. We didn't ban it. I think we banned it in game 1 just because we knew Link was really comfortable on it. Coda took it up game 2, played really well. We focused a lot on that global ultimate kind of team comp, and you saw it again in game 3. But I mean, I thought Coda played fantastic. Coda is someone who doesn't play a whole lot of mid lane before this season of the QSL, so he's trying to get into some new gods that he doesn't play very often, and some of the real strong ones right now, Giannis being one of them, has been his bread and butter so far. And we kind of knew going in that he was been playing it well. He's been practicing with it, just like we saw him on the new one last week, but it was really nice to have him pop off like that and really find that rhythm in the mid lane that we didn't really have game 1 from the Persephone. He looked really comfortable on the Persephone last week, and that's kind of why we picked it up game 1. But it wasn't quite there, especially in those team fights. So it was nice to see that kind of change of pace.
For sure. Well, Skeet, Boomy, got anything to add?
I think I heard all the responses. Like overall, good job for you guys. With all the trades happening prior a couple weeks ago and your team coming together. I'm gonna just say what Skeet said earlier. You guys have found your identity as a comp, and excited to see you play Feud in the future for sure. Not excited to play against you, but excited to watch you guys play.
I'm excited for their next week's matchup.
Oh yeah,
I can just tell you right now, Apollo ain't gonna be free, my boy. I ain't making that mistake.
I didn't play Apollo.
I'm gonna make you join team fights. You don't get to split push every time, buddy. You're hearing it now. You're hearing it now.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to dip, but
well,
that's fun. Thanks, everyone.
Yep. See you, Boomy. And on that note, we're gonna end off the stream too. It is a 2-1 victory for All In over Khepwi Suns. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do have 2 more games at the exact same time coming up later tonight. We have Darmit Killers versus Is it Booney Gang, I believe?
Yes, it is.
Booney Gang. And Phenoms against It's the Resistance.
Be sure to tune into that one.
Yeah, we got some really great games coming up tonight. And before you guys sign out, I just want to say thanks for having us. And great games to the Khepwi Suns. Those boys played out of their mind, and it was really close the whole time. So good games to them. And thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for coming in. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in tonight. 2 really good games. And we will see you all next time.